Welcome, everybody. I guess we do formal, formal welcomes at this point. This is the Lion Monster Farm Commemorative Tournament. It is not actually a Lion Monster Farm tournament. It is just a Monster Rancher 2 tournament where all the monsters look like lions. It's not a hard and fast rule. I did not put a lot of thought into this. So I had a couple of people message me and be like, hey, is this monster allowed? And I'm like, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, that's fine. So it's basically, is your monster line shaped, or does your monster have some other sort of characteristic that makes it line-esque, you know? So we got forward golem. He's a linebacker. We have swimmer. Swimmers swimming lines. Like it's whatever. That's what the theme was. Yeah, it's basically, are things line based? Let's get to the betting. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Start a prediction. Who do ya like? P1 or P2? Donnez-moi la poulet. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Who do you like here? Tough call. You love both? They're both pretty cool monsters. 32 mons. 32 lightweight mons. So there's going to be a lot of KOs pretty early. So I think we can actually run through without having to do anything in fast motion. Also, there you go. That looks a little bit more natural lighting. My face isn't super blown out, you know? Okay. What do we got? 70% on summer lashes. Also, I just spilt my drink on my phone, which, you know, normally isn't that big of a deal, except for the fact that my phone isn't like 90% cracks. So there's like almost 101% chance that there's now liquid inside my phone. Hopefully it still works. My phone is fucked up. I can show you this. Like you can see the cracks. It's not in good shape. That's not dirt. That's smashed glass. Anyway, summer lashes, getting them bites in. 3 bites. 4. Summer lashes takes him out. Tugboat didn't get to do anything. Oh yes, delicious gambling. I'm feeding your addiction, quite literally. Damn, he did 8. Looks like the phone I'd expect out of someone who does a lot of work in the real world. Seen much worse. It's almost like, I'm surprised it still functions. Damn, the crit on the somersaults, eh? Procs anger, but Tugboat does not have a lot of guts left. He got withered pretty hard there. Belly attack at 61. It's going to come out. Good amount of damage, but Summer Lash is still sitting super nice at 60 guts. Sting, probably Tugboat's best hope. Never mind. That shit did a lot on a crit. I was not expecting it to do that much. Summer Lash is going to take it. No, there's the grit. He's still in. He's got 45 guts. He needs to do 200 damage, though. Or dodge the bite, and he's not in a dodging mood today. He's not in a dodging mood today. So that goes to the Wormy Boy. Next up, we got Gotengo and 3 Bean Salad. I wonder if 3 Bean Salad is a hare. I'm assuming he is. Capsized? Well, if you're a whale fan, here's your chance. Here's your chance for redemption. Oh shit, it's a color Pandora. Oh, I remember this monster. I remember this monster. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? This is a double elimination bracket, so if your monster loses immediately, you're not actually out. You get to keep fighting. At least one more time. If you lose twice, then yeah, you're out. You're done ski. But until then, you're still in it. My hair looks like... My hair's very big today. My hair's like almost... Who is the fucking actress in Married with Children? It's almost like that. I forget her name. 68% on 3 Bean Salad. Giant wheel. Damn, it's not a good day for that Fran Drescher. Was it actually? It wasn't Fran Drescher in Married with Children, but it does kind of look like Fran Drescher. I'm pretty sure it wasn't her, but was it her? Yeah, Katie Seagal, yeah. Fran Drescher was the nanny, yeah. I was gonna say, well, like, was she in both of those? Oh, shit. Also, this boy's name is Deluxe Liner, that's why he's allowed. Still's having a rough time so far? Goat. I have good news from the future. Giant Wheel's gonna miss at 58%. Oh, here comes the knocking up 2/3 chance. This is that one as well. Go Tango. What you got, buddy? The wave riding at 48% gives him the big smoosh. That is gonna do way more than 299 damage. Is 3 being solid still in it? He is still in it. He's got to do some dodging, but he is still in it. What do we see? A triple shots? Pops him. Pops him 3 times, 122 damage. Gotengo has the guts lead, though. Another wave riding, definitely not the play. Luckily for him, he doesn't have the guts for it. You don't got that guts. Misses the face attack at 80%. Gotengo in a good spot here. Tail lashes. Ooh, perfect finisher. He takes it. 712 of that low of power side as I've seen. It's got, what, 69 force? It's got the nice number of force. Which is like almost 2 full letter grades above S. That's triple S. Okay. GG's to Gotengo. Haribo and Dial Up. Oh, we got Haribo up next. Haribo is a very strong jelly worm. Good contender. And Dial Up. Non-min-max color Pandora sucks. And, you know. Hell yeah, we got a pole mock. Okay, prediction is live. I should have named him Phone Line. Dial-Up's a good name. Haribo's a super good name. Yeah. Yeah, it's the Gummy Bear brand, yeah. I come in, there's a mock on screen. Welcome, JP. How are you doing? Damn, we got big bets on Haribo, eh? Holy moly. 17,000 to 1,000. Haribo, odds-on favorite here. Give him the leaf gun. He tries it. He tried that shit. He missed it, though. There's the leaf gun. Good damage. Ooh, the 2 lash is gonna miss. The leaf cutter, that's his most accurate tech. Lands for 67 damage. Haribo in the green. He can still survive, but he can't survive much more. If he stays up close, Dial-Up can only use that headbutt attack. But unfortunately for him, we are playing in lightweight. Maybe the only format where headbutt is very good. It's a great basic tech. You just never get to see it because it's Mock's only power tech, so no one runs power Mock. The 2 misses in a row. They both exactly have 101 life. Who's gonna win? It's gonna be Haribo. Look at that. The somersault. Ask and ye shall receive. Game number 2. Here we go. Exact same build on these boys. Hits him. Look at that. 67 damage. Somersault at 69. Hits it. That's big damage. 168. Dial-Up is angry. Ooh. This might be bad for him. Goes for Leaf Gun at 39%. It's going to miss. Haribo's got a good shot here. Oh. He actually runs out the anger with it. 2 Lash is going to miss at 64. Yeah, so this worm build we see is pretty common in lightweight. And the reason why is because it allows you to run a little bit less skill than normal. Because Worm's got a couple of really, really accurate techs. And so you can fortify his hit percent with a really low investment in skill. It's actually pretty solid. This is probably the best format for Worm. That goes to Haribo. Who's up next? We got Salesman and Rascal's Flat? Rascal's Flat. That's the plural of Rascal Flats is Rascal's Flat. A salesman. Salesma. That's a great name for Color Pandora, Rascal's Flat. Okay. We got some good names so far. I think Worm might be pretty good in welterweight. Yeah, I think Worm's pretty good in welterweight too. Not so much in the other formats, in middleweight and heavyweight, I don't think. That's why we run all the different formats, though. You know, it gives every monster a shot. Just like in boxing, you know, you run different formats because it's like, otherwise you would only have super heavyweights because like nobody can fucking beat them. Hey, AV Artwork. Thank you for the follow. All right, here we go. What do we got? 66% on the galley. Giant wheel opener misses at 31. Rascal's Flat misses that big opener. Ooh, the smash thwack's gonna miss. You don't see Happy Mask very often, so it's kind of cool. I loved Happy Mask as a kid. You get him from Backstreet Boys Millennium. My sister had that CD, so he was the very first special breed monster I ever got. Oh my god, he's got Flying Mask. That shit did 100 damage. Who is JP Jockman? I know, but I won't tell you. Ooh, the giant wheel! It's enough. You only need one wheel. His name is Rascal's Flat. But that tire is definitely still functional. Got him with the wagon wheel. Life is a highway. Oh, he's in the yellow. There's the power. Power wagon wheel. He tries it. That shit would have done 1 billion damage. The giant whip too? Damn, both of those would have killed. I don't even know if you need the power for that. Firewall's gonna miss at 41. Rascal's Flat still in it. Burnt to a crisp. Salesman takes game number 2. Had the PAL version of Monster Rancher. You get Happy from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Oh, that's cool. All right, game 3. Here we go. Giant wheel opener again. Well, he's 1 for 3, which lines up with the percent chance to hit. Whack at 22%, not finding its mark in this matchup. Tail swing, ooh, doing quite a bit on the crit there. Oh, the double crit puts Salesman into the green just like that. Thwack, he wants to thwack. Let him thwack. This is the firewall as well. Giant wheel? It's scary every time he uses it. Ooh, hits with the straight, 92 damage. Salesman behind very slightly, but has a couple of pretty accurate techs. I mean, considerably. Or, like, considering, I should say. Face attack's gonna land, not gonna kill, though. Let me see here. Thwack at 16%. Oh, he goes for it. It misses, though. 27 on Thunderbolt. Red Wisp. Kamikaze at 70% to finish him off. It misses, but it only does 10 damage to himself. Rascal's Flat risks it all and still comes out on top. Color Pandora wins that one. Next up, we got Violent Hands and Purple Rain. Oh, are you serious? Okay, this is a good one. You guys already know what time it is. Get him with the purpler. You already know. You already know. Start a prediction. I didn't plan this, by the way. This wasn't planned. Unique thinkers when two of the same monsters on screen. I know, that's what I'm saying. We should time it so we can get like 10 people to do it at the same time and just fucking blow everybody's speakers. Because if you you can tell obviously when multiple are playing at the same time, it like makes the volume louder, right? Maybe we could even like phase cancel to like make it completely silent. Ooh, that'd be crazy. Okay, so what do we get here? 64% on Purple Rain. The giant blow opener smokes him. Leaves him with 23 life. Violent Hands, just enough life. Hanging in there. Hits the straight. 2 in a row. The T-Bolt? The T-Bolt's enough. He takes it. Purple Rain takes game number 1. Pimp Hand opener. Giant, this move is stupid. Giant blow. $221, minus 20 guts. Heavy blow and retaliation. Didn't bet because you're too busy laughing. That went on forever. The fact it's unplanned makes it funnier. Yeah, I never like look at the monsters to like try and make that happen. It's like with the Deluxe Cup 2023 when we had the very first match was the Mad Gaboo or Mad Clay fight. That was pretty funny. Purple Rain backhanding his way to victory. Keeping that hand strong, you know? He takes it. Next up. We got Ultimate Pow. Well, okay, I wonder who that is. That's probably enough. I don't think I need to write more than that. Wait a minute. There's not even an L in it? Ultimate. And Nurple. Nurple. Okay, I have to look up whose this is. That looks a little bit more legit. Yeah, I guess it's the only one. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of these guys, eh? We've had 4 galleys in a row and 3 of them have been Purple Mask. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? One life to live, baby. People love the cape. People do love the cape. Should I raise something new for this, but I misread the auction tournament. I thought the monsters were due on 331 instead of 431, so I just entered an older build for shits and giggles. I thought I wouldn't have time for 3 monsters. You know, name a better couple between JP and illiteracy. You can't. Just prediction outcome. It's about 50-50. Ooh, interesting. 33 on T-Bolt. You know. C'est la vie. Nurple takes game 1. No grit. Womp. 3 and 4 don't even look the same. No way! Well, you know, you run that risk. You always run that risk. Womp womp. Alright. Well, we got the 1 HP Zilla in losers. Who's up next? We got Celis and Bing Bang Bung. That's definitely JP's monster. It's like a negative 60 IQ name. JP's a Bing Bang. You got a Bing Bang brain. Dude, what the fuck is this build? Okay. Alright. Start prediction. Who do you like? Predictions live. I guess it's just doesn't have any intelligence. That's really the only thing that's missing. Everything else is pretty on par. Bing bang brain, baby. He's got that bing bang brain. He refuses to see a doctor about it. Okay, so JP's monster does have like legitimately significantly less stats than his opponent, but tackle out's going to make the difference in this. 80% on the cool lobster. Oh, the cool lobster happens to be running energy shots? That's certainly something. See what we got. The kamikaze. He hits him. Ooh, good crit there. 245 damage. There's the anger. Angry triple stings. Gonna wither for quite a bit. Yeah, minus 22. Not bad. Bing Bang's got that good guts rate, though. The punch, it's not going to be enough, but he is one hit away. Do we see the meteor drive at 50? Do we see it? You know, this is the time to risk it if you're going to risk it. He goes for it. 84%. He blows the crab up. Look at that. 600 damage on the crit, minus 50 guts. You dead. This is a monster for Tangents League. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's right. I remember this. Is the Arrowhead young? He looks kind of small, yeah. Goes for the energy shot and misses. Meteor dive is precisely the reason you want to raise color Pandora. It's a pretty fun move. Until it misses, and then you're like, I hate this. I would rather play any other game. Hits the face attack. Hits the face attack. Triple stings. You don't get to see triple stings very often. It's very cool to see it actually putting in work. Acellus wins. Going to game 3. Ooh, meteor drive opener. Doesn't kill though. But look at it. Acellus has no guts after getting hit by that. He's only up about 10, and that lead is going to disappear very, very quickly. Hits the claw assault. Bing bang, what you got? Kamikaze could do a good grip. Energy shots. Look at this though. Imagine hitting a withering tech and being down guts after it lands. It's very unfortunate. The punch lands. Look at that. Lamecore, thank you for the converted prime sub to a tier 1 sub. That's a very specific thing to tell me, Twitch. Thank you. What do we got? 61. Giant whip at 80. He lands it. And that's gonna take it. Bing bang is the winner. Wish we had a color Pandora arrowhead. Imagine 3 little lobsters. That'd be sick. Bing bang wins that one. But I think the lobster's got a good shot. Very cheap techs on a tank is the way to go if you're gonna go tank with a the slow monster. No cape rule and JP. That's probably enough to find it, right? Yeah. Galley and JP Jockman. Oh, this is Shell's monster. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? What do we got? About 50-50. No cape rule with a slight advantage here. T-Bolt at 46%. Won't kill. 84 damage. 2 in a row, though? Oh, misses the second one. What do we got from Jockman? Diving press at 66. Gives him the smoosh. He does not actually give him the smoosh. He tries. 2 in a row? Yes, sir. Oh, it doesn't kill, though. Oh, he's in trouble now. Round Wisp at 46%. Imagine getting withered to death. Misses that one. I think Forward Goem's got to be the funniest localization. They're like, America likes football. Another one. You know? At about 60 to 66% landing 2/3 of them. Makes perfect sense. Let's go to game 2. Does the crowd gasp for Golem's diving press or just Baku? I think for both of them. Jock versus theater nerd? Who's meaner? Probably the theater nerd. Ooh, hits the spirit blow though? God damn. Didn't even need the guts lead for it. Look at that. Game 3. Here we go. Hits him with the firewall. 81 damage. 2 in a row. Missed the second one. Shockman, what you got? Another diving press? You know, if you're going to use one move, it might as well be the instant kill move. GG's. He gets him. That'll do it. The 27th boom in Chakram. This one might be hard to find. No, it's the only one. Wow, we're getting a lot of galleys, eh? Galley is a very good monster in this format. Start a prediction. Who do you like? Galley hasn't actually been doing well in the tournament so far. No, Cape Rule lost. Salesman lost. But then we got Nurple, and then Purple Rain beat the other Galley. I guess Violent Hands lost as well. Other forward golem? Yeah, it's, you know, basically what we just saw, except very, very different builds. On this side, at least. Brow Smash at 58%? Ooh, the Blaze Wall miss at 79. That's unfortunate. 2 in a row? Well, you know, Chakram, it is best 2 out of 3. Oh, the brow hit misses, though. 27th, still hanging in there. Misses the second one. What do we got? Brow Smash at 59. Finally lands a move. And there's the grit. Chakram's got the guts lead. He can one-shot him. Maybe not with T-Bolt, but he's got a couple other good options here. Straight, not doing enough, but he can do it again if he wants. Blaze Wall is the play. 80%. He hits it. And that's going to take it. Look at that grit comeback. Look at that. Game number 2. Here we go. Brow Smash opener. Misses that one. Chakram in a great spot right now. Smash Thwack at 55%. He's big dead after that. 412 damage. Chakram. You know? Doing Galley proud. Who's next? Fool me once and nice catch. Oh, we got me? We got my guy up next? Hell yeah. You guys get to see my new guy. Oh shit, we got a mono fight? And he's got an actual mono. He's got an actual good mono. I've got this stupid build. Oh shit, okay. Alright. Prediction is live. This guy's... Let me check real quick. Is this the... This is the 13 Guts Rate mono. This is the good mono. And I've got the extremely bad normal Ivory Wall. Ivory Wall is a very bad monster. This model here's got a 13 Gust Rate, which is incredibly fast. And he starts with Ray, which is also incredibly good. Just incredible all around. Even as not a Prime sub, it won't let me bet. If it doesn't let you bet, it's got nothing to do with whether or not you're subbed. You're probably locked out of it in your specific region because they consider this gambling for some reason. So sorry about that, but yeah, I got nothing I can do about that. Most of the people who are betting aren't actually subbed. 82% against me. Okay, here we go.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino.
Oh my god, he's got that strange light, eh? You have like the exact same chance to hit. Oh, well, that's real bad for me. You can get hit by the sound wave.
Nice
good damage,
catch,
2 in a row.
Nino.
You mudda. That 3 sound waves in a row. Put me in the yellow. No power, eh? Am I going to attack? Oh, there's mine. Well, you know. Can't always have nice things. You can't always have nice things. Sometimes your opponent just lands all their attacks and you miss all your attacks. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay.
Nice catch.
Game
Blanco
number
Nino.
2. It is a nice catch. Bro, can I land an attack? Oh yeah, I dodged one. Let's go. We're in it. Oh, we hit the screech. Look at how much faster his Gets regen is than mine, though. Oh, we dodged the flattening.
Nice
Oh shit,
catch,
he's got
Blanco
beams
Nino.
too. This man is flying. Ray goes for the zip zap and misses that one too. The screech one. I've hit once so far, by the way. It's this close. Game 2. I've landed 1 attack. Needle Stab's gonna miss at 51%. Soundwave's gonna miss? Oh my god, we're still in it. 2 seconds left. So I'm gonna swing and another screech. Holy fuck. Looking like Monster Farm line hit rates, yeah, I know.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino.
Okay, game number 3. This is certainly a
Nice
set.
catch, Blanco Nino.
Soundwave miss again? You know, it makes perfect sense.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino.
Strange Slate at 49%. Oh, I get it. Look at that. 190 damage. Down to 213, I should say. Lightning L's gonna smoosh. Nice catch in the
Nice
yellow.
catch,
Chance to proc
Blanco
power.
Nino.
Oh, went for it again. Screech is gonna land. What do we got? 2 in a row? Something? No? Just, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I didn't lose that. I feel like everything considered, I didn't actually lose that. But what are you gonna do? The game decided sometimes you're not allowed to win, and you have to be graceful in your defeat when the game decides, despite your best efforts, your opponent's gonna win regardless. So, you know, it is what it is. The other Monol wins. Fool me once, moving on. Very, very bizarre match. Pretty funny. Bad catch indeed. We got Pickles, and I don't think this other monster's actually been uploaded yet. On theme, yeah. Yeah, I don't think this other monster's in. Oh, there we go. Uploaded way after the date, by the way, Genki, if you're watching. If you're actually watching, you know, next time, get your fucking monster in on time, please. Prediction is live. Who do you like? Genki from Hit Show Monster Rancher, the one and only. The one and only. Okay, what do we got here? 59% on Pickles. People are liking Pickles. Ooh, Mega Shotgun hit. Sorry, the check date is the same date as the Unholy Tournament, so I forget. Yeah, it's no problem. It's not actually a big deal. Just make it funny. Kamikaze lands, but Pickles is still in it. Colossal lands. And the roll assault's gonna miss. No, I missed. Hits the tail swing, though. That's gonna finish him off. Okay. Color Pandora wins game number 1. Game 2, here we go. What was what? What the fuck are you talking about, JP? It's the face attack, which we got. Kamikaze puts him in the yellow. Does Pickles have power? He does not. Assault lands. JP, it's called being entertaining. You know, you should take some notes next time you stream. Punch lands. What do we got? Puts him in the green. 2 in a row. Face attack misses at 78%, but he's still got that guts lead. Kamikaze at 91. He's gonna land it. The color Pandora wins 2-0. What do we got? Shinikani and Lame Masquerade up next. One of these days, Penguin's going to enter a monster that's not Arrowhead, but today's not one of those days. Lame Masquerade. I feel like you've seen this monster on stream before, right? Lame Chorus Galley? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have. Okay, predictions live. Who do you like? Lame Mask. He is new. So we haven't seen him yet? Did you not put him on last time? Lame Mask was the other one. Ah, okay, yes. Yes. That's what I'm thinking. %66% on the galley. Here we go. Oh yeah, Shane Connie's the one with just the basics, eh? That giant blow. That man got blown, but he's still in it. Colossal gonna do good damage on a crit. Giant blow withers so much though. Shinikani's only up like 10 guts. Hits the punch. Lame Masquerade still leading. Oh, very, very small life deficit for him right now, but he's got a great chance to hit. Misses the straight with power. Hits it the second time, though. That's definitely going to kill. It looked like he didn't even need power for that. Would have killed without. Simple Breeder, you see Selketo, you vote. He is a pretty cool monster. Oh, the Giant Blow. That's the first Giant Blow we've seen miss today. It is very unfortunate when it misses, but it doesn't miss very often. It's a great tech. It is a great tech. Colossal gonna do big damage there. Puts him in the yellow, procs power again. Power straight, gonna bring him down to half health. 2 in a row, maybe? Mayhaps? He's gonna get punched, but he's still in it. Blaze Wall at 64% with power still active. 270 damage. Lame Masquerade is gonna take game number 2. We're going to game 3. We're not going to game 3 because that's a 2-0. What am I talking about? Next up, we got Shagadelic and Blucifer. And this is the last match, right? Yeah. We have one monster that got a bye. So we haven't seen the first seed monster. Not actually seeded first, just, you know, lucked into getting first seed. But other than that one monster, this will be it. This is all the monsters. We got a Dongo, and we got a Selketo. This was the only legal Baku breed, and I'm pretty sure it ended up being the only Baku in the tournament. One more match after this. There's actually 2 more matches after this. It was hiding. But we got Wet Paint versus If I Was a Wall, and Cupcake versus Tatami Matt. What about your monster? You're not allowed. You're out of it. Go directly to jail. Don't pass go. We got 48 to 52. And Somersault misses. And fuck your $200. That's the new entry fee to enter this. What if I held a High Rollers tournament for Monster Rancher with like $100 $100 in, winner take all. Would you guys sign up for that? That shit would be crazy. It's literally gambling at that point. That's not even... That's actually unsanctioned gambling. I just realized Dongo's tongue is purple. I don't think I've ever seen this monster in a tournament. I do it once. Not consistently. Well, no shit. It's not going to be like an every 4 days thing. Single limb best of one? Oh my god. That would be insane. I probably wouldn't be able... It would be hard to... Yeah, I guess not really. Like, you could have like a high roll of Smash Bros tournament or whatever, right? People have done that in the past. Too much sodium? It would be infuriating. It would probably ruin the community. People would just like stop playing. Naturally, makes a lot of things possible. Yeah, it wasn't the whole Arturo Sanchez stuff, like, wasn't it found out that like he didn't actually do anything wrong? And that Mascherino's just like very, very specific with like weird things that don't matter. Also, is this that was game 2, right? We're going to game 3. That's 1-1, that's what I thought. Maybe something like $5 entry? But that's not interesting though, right? We need people to be poor afterwards. We need it to like actually ruin lives. Dust Cloud. A double Dust Cloud. You'd be down for like actual paid entry? That honestly I don't think I would be. I think it's it would encourage cheating, and I don't want to have to like worry about that. It would also like stop monster variety. It would make matches a lot less interesting, I think. Paid people, but way later after the thing had been made public, so questionable. Yeah, but I heard like the problem with the whole situation was that they just kind of like threw him under the bus for a thing that like wasn't actually against their terms of service. If I like remember correctly, their specific like the reason they threw him under the bus was because they didn't like that he was collecting the money outside of the website to pay people, because it like hurt their cut or something like that. Like it made Mascherino less money or something. Like it was some specific thing where like it hurt them, but they phrased it very dubiously in a way that made it seem like he was like he was stealing money from the community, when it turned out that wasn't true at all. Whether or not, you know, I don't really care. I don't know enough about the guy or the situation to have a strong opinion on it. But one thing is true, and that is that I have a set win on Arturo Sanchez in Street Fighter V. So that's something that can never be taken away. Who do you like? Who won that one? That was Salketo. Prediction is live. We got more models fighting, eh? Advanced TO Science was not your major. Winner sets the next weight class, breed variety. Oh, that would be interesting. I have a very complicated idea for the next DXBL, basically. I'm still working on finalizing details, but you guys should have info. I wanted to have info today, but I sat down and I was like, you know what, this actually isn't in a place where it's ready to like tell everyone about it, so I'm just not going to until, you know, I've worked everything out. 93% on If I Was a Wall, wet paint. Oh shit, I didn't just realize we got another ivory wall. Let's go. That was your 7-year boy. This model was hell to raise. I can't believe you raised a 7-year-old monster for lightweight. That's crazy. Especially considering if you really wanted to just get the faster guts rate, you could have just taken the purebred model. Hits with the ray, gives him a little zap, a little zip zap. Cocooning is a bitch. Yeah, cocooning is difficult. Hits him with a charge. Look at it, and he's a bigger wall too. You have like an adult wall and like a juvenile wall here. You want it to cocoon? Well, I mean,
play video
He did the thing.
Da
Frenzy
light
potato.
and wow. Cheers.
It's like a month. It is almost a month. Thank you. Hits him with the knock. Open up the door. It's me. 6 seconds left on the clock. If I was a wall, I think they could understand. Going to game 2. Oh, that triple beams. That didn't do anything. It did way less than I was expecting. Cooning is the reason Beacon is the only mon you don't have unlocked. It's not actually that big of a hurdle. I think there's some monsters on my file I don't have unlocked yet. I don't think I've unlocked Ghost yet. Maybe I have. At least it's not like Ultra Kaiju where you have to have the monster unlocked or else you can't actually play. Okay, this is basically what we saw last time. Oh, the flattening X is going to land, and that is going to run out most of the clock. Look at that. Timer scam. There's the power. He's got 1 second to swing something, but he's out of range. He can't do anything. We're going to game 3. Just unlocking Beacon is like boring. Yeah, you have to be... You can do it pretty quickly, but it is kind of boring. You have to at least let 3 monsters die to unlock everyone. Yeah. Hits him with the triple beams again. A little bit of dimmity damage, but he's in it. The one time you wanted a long animation, yeah. Suspected the time sink of flattening. It's quite the move, you know? Oh, power with a 40 guts lead. This is going to be big damage. 260 on the crit, not enough to kill. Procs power on his opponent, though. No more power for if I was a wall, but I'm pretty sure every attack will kill here. Screech at 99%. What do we got? Flattening at 80. Gonna give him the smoosh. And if I was a wall, is gonna take that. We're going to the next match, because that was it. That's a 2-1. See you later. What's the highest time sync? Zilla rolls all? Yeah, it's 10.5 seconds on a hit. Cupcake and Tatami Mat. A thing that's always kind of bothered me, and I don't feel like I'm allowed to complain because someone went through the effort of making the monster, or making the list in the first place, and like actually timing the attacks, is that every attack, except for very, very few, have 3 different potential animations on hit. So the whole, like, it takes 10 seconds thing is, like, hold on one second. Let me make sure I just get this right, yeah. Tommy Matt's a great name, by the way. Yeah, so as I was saying, sorry, I trailed off there because I wanted to make sure I had that all figured out. Predictions live. Monsters have 3 different animations when they get hit. They have a weak hit, the regular hit, and like a big hit. Based on how much damage it does to them, I think it's a percentage of their total life. I don't think it's actual damage specifically. But the animation on like the monster's getup can be longer or shorter, and it ends up drastically changing how long some attacks animate. And I think the list is only on the regular hit, but it's not on like the glancing blow. A glancing blow, and it's not on the one where they get knocked down, because there's one where the monster just like gets hit and they don't like fall down. There's one where they get hit and they fall down, and then there's one where they get hit and they fall down, and when they get up they like fall down again. They like struggle to get up. So on like Arrowhead, for example, on the last one, his like big like I got fucking blown up animation is he like falls down and then he like gets up and then he like puts his head on the ground for a second and then he like forces himself up. When Mochi does it, he stands up and then he like puts a hand on the ground and he's like, I'm getting too old for this shit. And then he stands up again. When Mono does it, he stands up and then he like crumbles to pieces and then he gets up again. Every monster's got that like third like big hit animation. Not every tech can proc that, but like the vast majority of moves in the game can. It takes a standing 8, basically. They're summoning Courage, they're summoning Alan. 64% on Cupcake. I've taken enough of your time. Let's start the fight. This point I can't tell if there's more Monos or Galleys today. They're both real good, and this is a good format for them. Groggy animations, Tecmo is ready for fatalities. See? That's what I'm talking about. That man took a knee. He's like, fuck. I don't like that. It's a longer animation. Misses the flattening L at 38%. Bite's gonna land at 26. Tatami Matt couldn't get out of the way of anything, eh? Unfortunate. Game 2. 2 lashes miss at 38%. Tatami Matt with a good lead right now. Hits the charge. Damn. Knocks him on his ass. Missed the second one. Also, I've talked about this before, but I love how Mono just like pivoting is charge. Like that's such a good name for the tech. It's so funny. Flattening misses. And the smooch, I mean the screech, there's no smooching in this. He hits him. Ah, Ray's gonna miss. What are you doing? Your Ray misses. Ooh, Tail Ash gonna miss as well. Sting can't land either. We got 12 seconds left on the clock. Cupcake does still have the guts lead. He can keep swinging. Pierce throw at 15%. Maybe not the play. Tommy Matt running away. 2 seconds left on the clock. Goes for one last screech. It is enough to actually get the KO. There's the grit. Just making sure this takes as long as possible. Just dragging her out, eh? Anyway, let's go to game 3. Always have Smooch in line. Kind of feel the wall shouldn't have that tag. It doesn't have Smooch in line. I don't know. I said Smooch instead of Screech. I already corrected myself. You guys are crazy. It'd be great if it did have a Smooch. We do love our animations. We do. Goes for the needle stabs. Tries to stab him with needles. You gotta watch out for getting stabbed with needles.
I wanna play video games.
Psycho Crusher will win.
Yay, Jason D. Thank you for the sub. I don't think there is. Yeah, there's some. Does any monster have a Psycho Crusher in this game? Not really, eh? The time out with the power screech, the power of love. Don't need money. It hits him. How much damage? 245. Not enough. 2 in a row though. That'll do it. Tommy Money. To Tommy Money. Hell yeah, let's go. Tommy Matt takes that one. He's moving on. Don't need money. Bow, bow. And win 2-1. So that means we got one more match, and then we've seen every monster. We got Gengar Redai and Summer Lashes. Gangrene. Oh, it's a Zilla, eh? Yay. Kiddo Drill Claw may be the closest. Yeah, that's probably the closest. But that's literally Drill Claw. That's literally Drill Claw from Marvel Superheroes. Drill Claw. Gene. Okay, predictions live. Who do you like here? Is it how the fuck am I supposed to pronounce that? I'm gonna be pronouncing it Ganja Rida. That's what I'm calling it. That man is riding the ganja. That's absolutely not how you would spell that, but that's what we're going with. 58% on the whale. Gets him with the sting. Good damage. Smack, smack. Tail-Lash is doing a lot of work already. Look at that. Only needs 2. Headbutt on the coin flip. But we're going to see Bite on the coin flip first. Bites him right in the balls. Right in the whale balls. Watch out. He's got a taste for whale balls. Misses the knocking up. What do we got? Hell yeah. Tail Lashes at 57. Gonna miss as well. Summer Lashes with a very, very Slight lead. The belly attack. Guys him with the belly. Doesn't put him down. There's the power, completely unnecessary. But let's see how much damage it does just for shits and giggles. Yeah, 500 damage. Completely not needed, but it's pretty funny. Always silly when it happens, you know? Still got power active, by the way. Not anymore. Tail lashes. Smack, smack. 144 into the headbutt. Puts him down. This is the bite. Gonga. The Gungans. Will that bug out? He can proc power in this match? No, he still can. It doesn't actually count as like the same battle. It's weird, but yeah, no, it doesn't actually hurt them. He just didn't proc power. The only one that really messes up is Hurry. Ooh, it's a scratch. Oh, yawning. Tired. Worked a lot today. It's not actually true. I didn't actually work that much, but I am tired regardless. We're going to game 3. Tail lashes at 58. Can't land it. Goes for the somersaults. Smack, smack. Put him in the green. So that's actually a really good damage roll for Summer Lashes because Gonga's pretty close to being able to proc power, but not quite. He's also close enough that he'll probably die before he gets a chance to proc power. Is that going to do 122? Yep. Perfect. Summer Lash is going to take that one. So the worm's moving on. Our first monster with 2 wins. Gotengo and Haribo up next. Basically the same thing. We got a whale and we got a wormy. Worm Gang, let's go. Worm Gang is doing pretty good right now. This is the format for Worm, I do believe. Okay, predictions live. Make your bets. Yeah, if you click exclamation mark bracket, or I guess if you type that, you can't click it. If you type exclamation mark bracket, you can actually check out the bracket and see where we're at. I think we're going to run through this round. We're going to run through winners round 2, and I am going to go get another drink because I'm getting thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty. These rancher matches are making me thirsty. Deja vu. I just been this place before. Ba-da-da-da-da. Man, I found the Momba Zoo footage. The only reason I never uploaded like a quick clip of it to YouTube is because I thought the footage was lost forever, but I found it. So I might do a Momba Zoo upload at some point, and nobody will watch it, but it was a fun game. The gas shit where I was like flipping upside down and the gas can was like directly in front of my face is still like one of the funniest clips from my entire stream. You guys should watch me when I'm not running Monster Rancher. I swear I'm an entertaining streamer when I'm not streaming Monster Rancher. It's still worth watching me. 2 lashes is gonna land. 1 second left on the clock. Gotengo gets angry. He's not even in range. The wormy's gonna take it. Game number 2. Ooh, knocking up's gonna do a lot. Puts him in the yellow immediately. No power for Haribo. Belly attack miss, but Gotengo's got a good hold on this right now. Sting You know, many stings in a row can be pretty good, but sting's not that good of a move. Worm just doesn't have the guts rate to be able to spam it. It's too much of an investment for how much it does. It's just a very long animation. Sting's another animation that, unless it kills, it never knocks the opponent down. It's exactly like, is it Sting or is it Bite? One of Worm's basics never knocks the opponent down, like Golem's Brow Hit. Tail Lash just misses again, but it does run down a little bit of the clock. Haribo's only got 1 second to swing something, and he's out of range. We're going to game 3. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. You guys like the whale, or you guys like the worm? The worm. Ooh, another crit knocking up. Big damage. Tail Lash at 92%. Gonna put him down. There's the anger. I don't know how much anger hurts Gotengo in this matchup. Wave Riding? It misses, but it only does 20 damage to himself. He does waste all of his guts, though. Gotengo takes another 10 guts there. Almost worth more to be withering him than it is to be doing damage. But, you know, you need the damage to win. So, it helps that both are happening. Scratch at 35 is going to miss. Haribo still in this. Still sitting at about 90% chance to hit with almost everything. Goes for another somersault. It's going to land. It's going to put him in the lead. And he's down about 15 guts. What's he going to do? Finish it with a bite. Gotengo can attack as well. He does have that wave riding, which could accidentally cost him the game. Knocking up at 40%. He swings it. It's going to miss. Half a second left. Nothing. Haribo wins it. The whale goes to losers. Very, very close match. Came down to the final attack. Rascal's flat and Purple Rain up next. Great comeback from that foolery, yeah. Okay, Haribo takes that one. You guys really like the whale, eh? People voted for the whale in that matchup twice in a row. Predictions live, who do you like? Lost your kidney with that bet? Oh no. You shouldn't have bet your kidney. That's a beginner's mistake. What do we got? 69% on Rascal's flat. It's a giant wheel opener. It's going to be big damage, but it's not going to be enough damage. Giant blow at 50%. 50% chance to instantly win. Goes for the straight. You know, not really feeling the risk. Giant wheel's going to miss there. He tried it, though. Heavy blow at 54. Is that enough? Damn, 230. It is enough. He takes it. Haribo sweep? Haribo has the potential to sweep. He can do it. Giant blow opener, giant blow closer. GG's. Oh shit, there's the grid. He's not out of it yet. Rascal's flat. Just has to dodge. That's a good start. He has a huge guts lead. He's going to do a ton of damage with giant wheel if this lands. That might kill. I mean, I was hoping, like, basing it on a crit. It could have technically, but no, it actually couldn't have. 2 in a row, though? That'll do it. 340. Yeah, he doesn't have as much damage output as I thought he did. I may have lied a little bit to you all. I'm sorry. Macho, how are you doing? Going to game 3. Straight. Straight is not landed yet. Kamikaze, 94%. Ooh, gives him the big smoke. Pokes him straight with the head. Giant wheel at 57. That's going to land as well. How much damage are we looking at? 190. But Purple Rain does have that decent guts lead right now. It's not a huge guts lead, but it is one. It is technically a guts lead. Hey, I know that monster. I know that monster too. 40 guts lead. Does he go for the heavy blow? Giant Whip at 58. That's going to miss as well. Rascal's Flat is swinging and trying to end it. Purple Rain has the heavy blow on lock, but he misses that one as well. Only needs the one attack, though. Straight misses at 40. His opponent is swinging much more often than he is. Heavy blow at 48. Oh, the coin flip's not going in his favor. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to win this one. That might be it. Face attack, not going to do enough to kill. What do we got? T-Bolt? Ah. As soon as Macho arrives. Yeah, but I mean, he needed to land 50-50s. It's pretty risky. Okay, so 70% of you bet on the color Pandora in that matchup. That's a very, very hard matchup for a Galley to win, though, because not having any speed, dealing with a guy who's got almost nothing but heavy techs on a top-tier monster, it's difficult. Nurple and Bing Bang Bung up next. Any worms in the chat tonight? We got a lot of worms. People are warming it up. Okay, prediction is live. So yeah, Macho, you tuned in to watch your monster lose, but he did already win round 1, so he's got a bye in losers, as is. Okay, what do we got here? 70% on Bing Bang. Exact same matchup we just saw. But despite it being the same matchup, the builds are so different. Hits the Blaze Wall. Man's blazing it. Face attack at 66%. He only needs to do 100 damage. Kamikaze absolutely will kill. So will Meteor Drive, but that's a goofy move to use in this matchup. That's a goofy movie, even. And it's trying to stand out among the crowd, even if he's got to shout out loud. But he's going to get blazed. Here's a face attack. How much? 56 damage. Not quite enough. Yeah, that man got blazed. Purple Mask thinking of raising one in 1DX. So, I have a kind of funny story about Purple Mask. I really liked Purple Mask, but I couldn't find a disc with it or anything like that. So, what I ended up doing when I was a kid was I got my cousin to make me a Purple Mask on Monster Rancher 1, and then I slated it over. It's like the only time I've ever used a slate. Only 32 damage? Man, straighten. He's trying to straighten his hair. Look at that. Straighten out that weave. This is the tail swing. Another straight. He's still swinging. Meteor Drive. No dice. Oh, the 91 miss. And the 90 hit. The crit. Do we see one more straight? One more. That's like, what, 10? Do it one more time. You can't. Yeah, you have to finish it with straight. You can't not use straight again. Nurple's going to take it. He's moving on. I love seeing JP's chat messages come through because he's just slightly delayed. Just punching. JP, Jockman, and Chakram up next. We have so many galleys in this. Straight as a lion. He's on brand. That's why he won. Stay focused in your mission. Chakram had a really crazy matchup and won that one against the 27th Boom. So basically, he's got to fight the only 2 golems in this entire bracket back-to-back. Prediction is live. Worms are fighting round 3. They are. What do we got here? I'm looking at the old matches that we just went through. The Fool Me Once and Nice Catch match was so funny. It was just like 90%, No one's allowed to hit a 90%. 63% on Chakram. Let's go. He won the last one. Can he win this one, though? T-Bolt on the 50-50. It hits. Good damage. A little bit of withering. 2 in a row. 2 coin flips in his favor. That's that. Chakram takes it 9 seconds in. Only went to losers to meet Macho. I mean, if you both won, you would have had to fight each other too. Smash thwack. Well, okay. You know. Sometimes that's how it goes. Fool me once. And the crying emoji up next. What are you gonna do? Still can't miss. JP, I met you already. We've Discord called. That's not meeting. You young kids today. Your lack of face-to-face communication. Zoomer ass. It's kind of interesting. We only have one Peachtree bug. Okay. Prediction is live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Man, Tiana made chicken wings today, and they were so good. I'm really upset there weren't more. I ate so many, though, so it would have been unrealistic to expect more. But, goddamn, I want more chicken wings. Chicken wings are like my favorite food of all time. If you can make good chicken wings, like, we're going to be friends. If you make like greasy, like oily, like rubbery chicken wings, you're uninvited to everything. Boneless or bone in? Bone in. Chicken wings without bones in them are chicken nuggets. Didn't want to breed for grid, and normal Pandora has a spawn with it and low enough stats. I had to put minimum amount of effort. Yeah, that's totally fair. Dude, you saw my stream. I fucking just YOLO'd it and was like, well, yeah, that's good enough. Do I like sauce or dry rub better? It depends. Depends on my mood. Good buffalo sauce is pretty hard to beat. Like teriyaki boneless wings and Buffalo Wild Wings. I think teriyaki might be like my least favorite sauce. I need spice. Yes. Color Pandora wins game 1. Hits the giant whip. Oh my god, almost enough. That crit would have killed. There's the power though. Fool me once. It's a good name because he's in fucking danger right now. He got fooled once. Can't get fooled again. Can't fool the fooler. Hits him with the power beam. That's enough. There are known unknowns. Match number 3. Here we go. God, that model emote's already paid for itself. It's so good. Macho's so good at that shit. Basic bitch, just get honey barbecue. I like cheese type stuff. So if there's like a spicy blue cheese or whatever, I'm into that shit. Hits the giant whip, it's enough to one shot. The color Pandora moves on. That's a 2-1. Who's up next? We got Lame Masquerade and Lucifer. They have a big glass of Mountain Dew, hell yeah. Lame ass. Good luck, Lame. Feel free to miss your back blows. Luciferous. Back from dinner. How's the tournament going? Tournament is going well. A lot of fun matches. Start a prediction. Okay, who do you guys like? Do you like the Galley? Do you like the Arrowhead? Arrowhead is probably the least line-like monster, but he is a long boy. And I was like, you know, that's enough. If he's a long boy, that's good enough. The Monol emote is my favorite one I made. Gabuso loot is close, though. Yeah. The Gabuso loot is great. I use it in other people's chats all the time. Also, this shit. I can spam this shit and you guys can't because I am rich and you're all peasants. You're all hobby, you know? Look at that. I basically made an emote that only I can use, which I think is very funny. Okay, 72% on Lucifer. Here we go. Animated Kato and 8 Pog emote. Oh, those would both be good. Damn, the giant blow doing big damage. Can't believe he whitewashed Mono. I gentrified him. Dude, you wouldn't believe how long it took me to get like the filigree on the side to not look incredibly shit when it's like that small. It took me a really long time. I think I had to go through like 5 or 6 different designs to make it work. Just to get like a little bit of texture. Gonna hit him with the straight. Give him the straight facts. Lane Masquerade is gonna win game 1, just like that. Game number 2. Here we go. Hey boo boo. Hey blue blue. Emote resizing is a chore. Yeah. Somersault. And the living's easy. Hits the hidden sting. That's some good damage. But not enough good damage. It's the heavy blow. This man's standing in line tonight to see the show. Who's got it, though? Lane Masquerade does have the guts lead. Lucifer probably needs a crit to win it. Oh, that's not going to do much, though. Somersault? Claw Salt on a crit would have not actually killed. That would have been very close, but it wouldn't have killed. Or, you know, it would have been a damage roll. Damn, that's crazy. The heavy blow is going to take it. Lane Masquerade wins that one. Hello. The galley wins. Huh? Who's up next? If I was a wall into Tommy Matt. That's not how you spell that at all. What I'll do sometimes is I resize it down without detail and then go in and redraw the details on tiny version. Yeah, that's kind of what I did with the filigree. I wasn't liking how it worked, so I basically took a full-size image and cut out chunks of it and like kind of pasted it onto the smaller image. Lucifer, no, Tatami Matt is next. It would help if I could spell. Okay, prediction is live. Also, do I hear dog sniffing? I think Bacon was there and he dipped out. No, but I heard something like a second ago. Not you. It wasn't Bacon. I'm going crazy. SJP sniffing. 50-50 on this one, eh? Okay. Goes for the knock. Hits the knock. Look at that. Goes for the knock. Misses the knock. Look at that. Well, pretty bad start for if I was a wall. He really only does need one heavy hit to win it, though. That's the if I was a wall difference. That's the if I was a wall guaranteed. Guaranteed to win on him. Hits the charge, a tiny little bit of damage. He's got 70 guts, eh? That's crazy. Hits him with another knock. A little bit of withering, but if I was a wall gets power and has a 70 guts lead, Screech at 58. He misses it, but he can keep swinging if he wants. Does he want to, though? Knock at 41. It still has power active. Can't land a damn thing. Very unfortunate for the bento box on the left. Goes for the ray. He's going to miss that as well. Tatami Matt gets him with the flattening out. Still not enough to kill. He can't even put him down. If I was a wall, going to have to do a little bit better. Game number 2. So we got game 2. Needle stabs opener. Ooh, good crit. 200 damage. Ray at 33%. Goes for the zip zap and he misses it. Tatami Mat's out of there. What's he gonna do? Goes for the knock at 67. Ooh, if I was a wall, can't dodge a damn thing, eh? Very unfortunate, but he gets power again. He's still in it. Screech at 52. Oh, hits the Screech 251 on the crit. God damn, that's a lot of damage. Game number 3, here we go. He screams at him. Imagine a wall screamed at you like that, just like... Be like, oh, well. Why's that wall talking to me? I'm trying to speak English. The charge miss. If I was a wall, got out of the way of a thing. Ray, he's gonna get zapped. He's gonna lose all of his guts just like that. You thought you got to play the game? Not today, my friend. There's no playing around here. Ooh, Screech with a good crit there. You would feed him a popcorn? Be like, whoa. And you can just throw the popcorn in his mouth. Ray misses at 30%. Tatami Mat's got 14 seconds to just stay alive. Maybe do a little bit more withering. Misses the charge. If I was a wall's got enough guts to attack. Ooh, the flattening tries to hit him from the corner. 1 second left. What do we got? A Screech on the buzzer? No, that would have been crazy though. Imagine if we saw that, but we didn't see nothing. Tatami Mat's moving on. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? We've seen them both. You got the speedy guy. Summer Lashes is a little bit tankier. Does a little bit more damage, but not by much. Pretty similar. This is my favorite. Schafferhofer, please sponsor me. Schafferhofer is delicious. It's a Radler. It's only like 2%. The best damn thing on the planet. It's so good, man. It's like the Power Glove, except the opposite. It's not so bad. 52% on Haribo. This is probably a hard one to bet on, eh? For the Sting, miss at 30%. Ooh, bite's gonna land. Big damage there. The somersaults. Two of my favorite Monster Rancher monsters. Are you just asking me what two of my favorite Monster Rancher monsters are? My top two are probably Niton and Arrowhead. That's probably 1 and 2. Ooh, Tail Ash miss at 61%. Somersaults at 45. Lands it. It's enough. Oh, there's the grit. He doesn't have a lot of guts left. He doesn't do a ton of damage either, so he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's just gonna get punched in the face. Look at that. He's dead. Rip Poncho. Oh, I thought you were talking about Monster Rancher 2. Poncho's my absolute favorite. My top 2 monsters of all time are Poncho and Niton. Arrowhead sure is a cool lobster. I've been told that. I read that on GameFAQs once, and I was like, you know what? I can't argue. Crossbreeds included. Of all time, top 2 are probably Blixie Clingy, which is the Poncho Duckin from DS, and Metal Shell, Niton Metalner. Arrowhead is definitely a cool lobster, yeah. He definitely is a cool lobster. Somersault's gonna miss at 44. Haribo putting the screws to Summer Lashes this game. Ooh, the bite's gonna miss. Doing a warm-up sketch before I do a paid commission. Gonna sketch something nice. Ooh, the Tail Lash gonna take it. Haribo moving on to game 3. Not going down like that. Bro, I'm looking at a file folder on my computer right now. It has all the commands and stuff for my chat. Like all the exclamation mark commands. And I was messing around the other night. It was like super late and I was just like fucking around with the settings on my computer. And I changed like my default theme settings from like the regular like Windows blue to like a like light red color. And so now it looks like everything is constantly erroring because there's just like red outlines around stuff. I gotta change it back. It's so trippy. Big mistake on my part. I don't know why I did that. I was just like, I wonder what this looks like. And it is terrifying. Anxiety inducing. Summer lashes with the somersault power misses at 45%. 2 lashes at 39 though. That's probably gonna be enough. 387 on the crit. God damn, that's a lot of damage. I think that means what, 120, 240? Yeah, so he didn't need the crit to get the kill there. Power was enough. Summer Lashes moving on to top 8. Haribo still in a great spot in losers though. Rascals, Flat, and Nurple up next. Time for your 3rd galley in a row. Please, sir, may I have another? It's been working out for you though. Nurple, I'm going to be completely honest. I did not expect Nurple to win 2 in a row. I think it has kind of an awkward stat spread that kind of gets slapped by most of the monsters in the tier. But it's been doing well, you know? Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like here? The Galley Gallery. That's what I'm saying. The 100 defense, I think, is what's holding him back a little bit. I think if he could take out the 100 defense and then just give himself another 100 power for free, because, you know, that's nothing. But if he could also give himself like 200 life, so have like 200 life, 1 defense, and 350 power, he'd be in a great spot. Obviously, that's very hard to do. So, you know, it is what it is, but what you gonna do? Okay, 72% on Rascals Flat. Giant Wheel miss at 24%. The Firewall in retaliation. That's going to do more than half of his opponent's health. 2 in a row. Misses the second one. Nurple also has Blaze Wall, but hasn't been using it much. And there you go, he misses. I would argue you should put those points in speed. The 100 points. I think they're probably better put in life because that's a very good example of exactly why. Have I ever done an all one species tournament? Yes, it's up on my YouTube. It's called Oops All Zooms. So Blixie, the Poncho Duck and Pirate Rum Barrel, yeah. Dude, that's my favorite monster of all time. It's so cute. And Nighttime Metal Nerd, yeah. Also, if you're looking for something that maybe you haven't seen before, oh, the Giant Whip's gonna land. That's a big damage. Look up Chuparo Joker. I forget its name. But the Chuparo Joker is one of my favorite monsters of all time. It was only in My Monster Rancher, the mobile game that sucked ass and everyone hated or never played. Nobody has anything good to say about it, except Chuparo's in the game and he is adorable, and his Joker mix is incredible. 100 points won't deflect. Hit percent's enough to make it worth it. 100 HP would mean it takes 3 basics to box him down instead of 2. That's exactly correct. Basically doubles his defenses. Just realized you equipped the wrong skill card in your line run. What am I saying about you being illiterate? People think I'm just being mean. I'm just saying facts. Blaze Wall at 50%. Giant Whip at 31. He's just going to land it with power. 438, but there's the grit. He's still in it. Thoughts on the new Cyber Snow Tiger in line? I don't really like the way Intelligent Tiger plays in line, but they give you enough resources that he's powerful enough to do his thing. The, like, power armor on it is very funny. Especially considering it's like a bank mascot. And when you think of, like, the concept of a bank mascot having, like, enforcer armor that, like, shoots laser beams at the opponent, it's, like, extremely bleak. Right? When you put any sort of, like, thought into it and you're like, this bank has guns to, like, kill people. And it's like, I don't know, man. Chakram and TT up next. Would I do another one species tournament? So it needs a purpose. So when I did Oops All Zooms, it was specifically because in hard mode, which is the mod we play competitively on emulator, this was before DX came out, nobody was really running Zoom for anything. I don't know if people just thought he was too vanilla, and there were so many like cool things you could do in hard mode. But I was like, look, he seems pretty good. Let's just have a tournament of all of that, and we'll find out what the best build for him is. It turns out intelligence is extremely powerful on Zoom in hard mode, which I didn't know. So I learned something from it. But I would need some sort of focus like that, because I feel like even with this, predictions live by the way, but even with this, when you limit what people can enter, they don't really have as much fun. It's not as popular. As soon as you say, no, you can't enter this thing, as soon as you start theming it, I feel like people are like, I'm not that interested. And so I kind of want to stay away from that unless I have a really good reason not to. This was just like a joke tournament. It was a lot of fun to come up with like the stupid rules and stuff, and I think people are enjoying it, but you know, it wasn't the most serious tournament I've ever done in my life. Oops, all Mochis. The thing is, Mochi's kind of solved. It's just that he's not good. What do we got? 60% on Chakram. Bank having guns. He's literally RoboCop. Yeah, Bank having guns. SoftBank Tiger, the cyborg dog from Fahrenheit 451. Yeah. Giant Whip gonna miss. Run an all Joker tournament and create the worst contest ever. I wouldn't even have fun doing that. That's like fucking AI Seinfeld level Monster Rancher. The best mid Mochi sounds fun to me. You know what would be fun for Mochi? You have to... okay, I've got an idea. It's kind of stolen from Japan, but not quite. Japan had a tournament a little while ago where the monster that lost advanced. And so my goal, if I was to do something like that, would be to like make it interesting. Chakram's actually going to take it with 1 life on the grit comeback. Game number 2. Because it's very easy to make a shitty monster, right? If I say you have to stay at this cap, it would be like a stat cap in reverse. You would have to be above whatever cap I give. But what everyone would do is they would just run defensive stats and like no power. And like just the worst techs. And it would be fun, but every match would go to time. It would be really, really boring. You'd need 1 speed, 1 life. That's what everyone would run, right? Oops, all out point though. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you can make it interesting. It'd be really cool if you could, but you know, maybe someone smarter than me can come up with something for it. So Chakram's gonna take that. He's moving on. God, this website is so fucked up today. Lame Masquerade and Tatami Matt for the last play into top 8 winners. It would be funny to see, like, do that with, like, a Mochi tournament, you know? But every breed would be the same. Prediction is live. I get people asking me all the time on Twitter and on YouTube. They're like, hey, why don't you run a tournament like X? And sometimes they're good ideas. Sometimes they're not. It doesn't really matter. I'm okay with people saying that to me. I'm totally fine with people requesting stuff, or if they have suggestions or, you know, whatever. That's totally cool. I'm not saying don't do that. But there's 2 things. One, you have to like seriously think about whether or not it would be interesting for everybody, both spectators and entrants. Or would it just be a thing that you think is funny? Because I have a ton of ideas that I think are funny, but you know, they probably won't make a very good tournament. And 2, you can always run the tournament yourself. If it's something you really want to see, nothing's stopping you. Self-damaging moves, minimal skill, duck and racky explosion meta. Look at that. It's solved already. 69% on Tatami Mat. I do have an idea for something interesting coming up. That has been like a thing that we have like historically said is like very unfun. I'm sure you can figure out what I'm talking about. But I got a couple of things in the works. I got some stuff brewing. Anyway, game 1 goes to Lame Masquerade. Heavy blow gonna miss though. Gonna get raid. Oh shit! Oh, there's a smoosh, but not a lot of damage. Lame Masquerade does have that 460 life. Meeting up for an in-person tournament? I'm gonna fly you all out. I'm shocked I can't find anything for a mix of Doom and Rascal Flatts music. How is this obvious crossover not taking over YouTube? So I've got a really fun thing to tell you about, and that's this thing called Rave.dj. Type in the 2 music videos you want to see mashed up, and you will see the shittiest AI conglomeration of whatever 2 songs you think should go together. It's not good. It doesn't line up well. It's one of the worst things you'll ever hear, but it is a thing you can do. Okay, so that goes to Lame Masquerade. That was pretty quick. Rave.dj, yep. Okay, so we got Summer Lashes versus Rascal Flatts, and we got Chakram versus Lame Masquerade in the top. Pretty cool. Chakram did win, right? I'm not just imagining that. Brown Mask. Beat the Peachtree Bug. If you know music in key, it works. Okay, but yeah, it's nothing amazing. No, it's not good. It's a goofy... It's a goofy tool to just throw stupid songs into. It's not a thing you should use and expect it to like actually work. It's a thing you should be like, listen to this fucking abomination I've made. And I'm going to show you something real quick before we move on. The reason I know about it is because 3up Moon sent me this shit. You guys know 3up Moon. We've rated Matt a bunch. It's just like unlistenably bad. Just like the worst shit I've ever heard in my life. Like not even close. Anyway, we're into losers now. We made it to top 8 winners, but now we got to deal with all the dregs. We got 3 Bean Salad versus Dial Up first. It's so funny. With better mixing, it could work. Yeah, but like that's not the point of it. The point isn't for it to work. The point is for it to be the worst thing you've ever heard. But like, it's bad, but it's like, there's that tinge of like, this is almost working, right? And that's what makes it funny. If you just mash 2 songs together that have nothing in common and it's just like completely unlistenable in a non-funny way, then like, there's no point in that. And it's like you mix like an opera song with like a metal song and it's just like a cacophony of bullshit. Predictions Lab, by the way. Then like that's not like, it just doesn't work and it's not fun or it's not interesting. It has to be like almost there, right? It has to be like with a couple of tweaks this could work. And that's what makes it really funny. Okay, we got 86% on 3 Bean Salad. This is the only mock in the tournament. Even JP didn't raise a mock. Even JP's like, I'm done with this. This is probably the best format for mock, though. Giant Whip with the 50. Christ, that's big damage. Hey, buddy, grits. I didn't even know Pole Mock could get grit. Went for the tail swing and missed immediately. 3 Bean Salad's got blood in his eyes. All 6 of them. Hits it. There we go. Going in game number 2 pretty quick. Game number 2. He ran out of government identification to name his mocks after. He's got to start using his girlfriends now. Mock is so cool looking. Mock is pretty cool looking. It's unfortunate he's extremely bad. Kamikaze! Big damage. 2 in a row? God damn. Hard to beat Color Pandora as both a tank or a speed monster. It's just hard to beat Color Pandora in general. That's the scary thing about Color Pandora, is that it has like nigh optimal builds for every type of matchup. Salesman and Violent Hands up next. So have you guys, a couple of you have been talking about Lion Monster Farm. Have you guys actually been playing it much? They have the new promo on right now where they have a cross promo with a bank. And you get a special tiger that's basically like a white Shiba that has like power armor on. It's really funny. But there was also some leaks. Like, we know for a fact Phoenix is in the game. We know Gallerus is probably the next monster. That's the Galley model. Start prediction. Who do you like? Predictions live. Make your bets. So there's a couple of cool things coming out. It looks like Jill is more or less guaranteed to be in the game. Good chance for Metalner as well, just based on how the encyclopedia is set up. So excited for Moo. Moo is guaranteed to be in the game as well. We've seen Moo already, but just not in the game yet. Been playing quite a bit, so getting 8Ks reliably now. Yeah, B ranks or B plus is pretty good. When I play, if I have like a run that I'm expecting to do well, like my goal is usually 9K minimum. Okay, small bets on this one. Nobody wanted to see anything happen here. Really hope to keep adding stuff. I hope it's a forecast for a non-mobile release. I don't think that's going to happen because, you know, it's partnered with Line, which is a mobile app. Damn, that's the first time we've seen Thwack hit. That's big damage. Grub's got 12K. Yeah, and someone got 12K today as well. It requires so much luck. I think it's kind of weird they didn't give UKMR Monster a Phoenix skin. Yeah, wow, I didn't even think of that, but that's really bizarre. Straight's gonna finish it off. Violent Hands, got them hands. Look at that. Also on a 5-star monster. Yeah, so you need an insane card setup, and you need a really, really strong base monster. I have a 5-star Undine Gaboo. I always forget her name is, like Mudlean or something like that. And I think the best I've done is like 11-7, which is like just under A+, which is very, very, very hard to get without spending any money. Whirlwind lands 230 with the crit. Violent Hands is gonna take it. I lied, there's the grit, we're still in it. 70 guts, 60 guts, lead hits the thwack. It's probably enough to kill. Yes, it is. We're going to game 3. Has he ever done his 9K with your 4-star Naga Tiger? That's, I mean, if you can get above 8K, you're doing real well. You're doing really well. I think I've gotten above 10K with 4 different monsters. And so I've gotten A rank with 4 different monsters, and I've gotten above 11K with only 1. But I've done it like 2 or 3 times. A little bit of damage on the firewall, another back blow. Man does have hands, look at that, but there's another grit. Got hands, but your opponent's not going down, that's unfortunate. Red Wisp at 53. Trying to wisp him. Get wisped. Another thwack. Violent Hands, getting sick of this shit. Goes for the T-Bolt. Misses that one. He tries to use the Hand of God, but it's not enough. Firewall's gonna miss at 62. 10 seconds left on the clock. Hands goes for the smash thwack. Super unnecessary, but it would have been very funny if it hit. Red Wisp, this isn't going to be enough to kill even if it lands, and it does not. So Violent Hands is moving on. Salesman put up a good fight, but it wasn't quite enough. Okay, Ooh, ultimate. Dude, Sylvius, I don't know how to pronounce your fucking monster's name because you didn't put the L in it. Ultimate. I still remember when I first started streaming tournaments for DX, and you know, I got the big influx of like people who are all the regulars now, like Jim Beasy and Sylvius and Flying Penguin and everybody, Stark, everybody else. I know I'm forgetting 99% of you, but I'm not gonna sit here and name everyone's. You know what I mean? But Sylvia's naming all of her monsters with Ubu. I like refused to pronounce them at first. I'm like, that's so fucking embarrassing. I can't be seen on stream saying that shit. And now I'm like beholden to it because she keeps winning. If her monsters were really bad and they just went out in round 1, it would have made my life a lot easier. But unfortunately, she's very good at the game. So I've had to say my share of oohs. Gotta lean into it, embrace it. I guess I do. 91%. 10-1 odds on Ultimate. You know, maybe next game. It dodged. It's a game, baby. I lied. It is not. GG's. It's fucking over. It's never been more over. Oh my god. Well, okay. One life to live. One life to lose. No cape rule in the 27th boom up next. That whale did not attack a single time. It went out 0-2 without attacking a single time. That is crazy. That is very unfortunate. Four out of 5 on hits. 500 speed's not enough. Oh my god. Okay, predictions live. Who do you like here? Egg Blender in V2. Barely press buttons on the controller. Remember when I wanted somebody to lose fast? I never said that. Don't put that bad juju on me. I'm not trying to curse anybody here. I was talking about how I like accepted it. I grew to. It became part of the stream. And the Kali method? Oh my god. Okay, 67% on the 27th boom. How many galleys are in this tournament? There's like 7 or 8. Like literally like a quarter of the monsters are galley. There's only 1 in top, 2 in top 8. It's the T-Bolt. That's big damage. 27th boom's been having trouble dodging stuff too. Oh, got whisked right on the crotch. Hate it when that happens. My cousin died from crotch wisp. I gotta get that checked out. My cousin died of crotch dot. That's how every one of the golem skins are in this game. They're pretty funny, you know. He's got like nothing additional, you know. They're all just straight up reskins. Oh, the firewall lands, but it's not enough. And then on top of like all of the Monster Rancher 1 skins that just are straight reskins, he's got shit like Pressure and Dagon, which are like insane looking. He's cool. Subzilla would like to speak with you. Yeah, I was getting to that, JP. Yeah. Do you think Forward Golem is painted, or those fleshy Popeye arms? I like to imagine it's just a regular golem with paint on. He's just wearing clothes, and those are like those like nylons you can get to like the fake tattoo sleeves, except it's like flesh tone. Okay, so no cape roll wins that one. Nice catch and Pickles up next. Gotta fight Pickles, eh? Here's hoping for a little bit of a better match than the other one he was in. Win or lose, that was just like an awful matchup for both monsters. If both monsters could have been sent to losers for that one, I think I would have allowed it. Okay, start prediction. Who do you like? Went to the same clothing store as Swimmer Mew? Yeah, exactly. Who do we like here? The 450 skill is pretty nice. Nice catch actually has more life than his opponent and a little bit of speed. Have a shit bracket. If I win this, I gotta fight Macho, and if I win that, I gotta fight the winner of me and No Cape Rule. I'm gonna beat everybody. Don't worry about it. Or I'm gonna lose right here. You know, one or the other. What do we got? 63% on my boy on nice catch. Here we go. Get him with the punch. I got punched. Spike stab though. 262. There's the anger. Oh shit. Damn, dude. Worst possible time to get anger. Holy moly. Nice catch indeed. Okay, let's go to game 2. Soundwave opener, miss at 77%.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino.
Claw Assault, ooh, good crit there.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino.
Energy Shots is going to miss, give nice catch a pretty big guts lead. I don't know who's calling me, get out of here. My boss, I'll take that later.
Nice catch,
Needle Stabs
Blanco
misses. What do we got?
Nice
Inspired me to
Blanco
Google
Nino.
what Swimmer Mew looks like and really wish I didn't. The Roll Assault miss is actually
Nice
really bad
catch,
for Pickles
Blanco
here.
Nino.
The Claw Assault missed too. Oh, what the foolery?
Nice
What the
catch,
fuck?
Blanco Nino.
Come on, man. The 1% foolery, of course, is you pick up. This is certainly a match.
Nice catch, Blanco
Spike stabs at
Nino.
54. Is he going to go for it? They're just hanging out. Oh shit, he hits it though. Puts him in the yellow. Pickles has a chance here. He gets angry. He's got like 2 seconds. What's he going to do? Punch? He remembers he can
Nice
attack.
Catch, Blanco Nino.
That was certainly something. My boss is like a very old school kind of asshole. He's like, how do I say it? He's like really nice to his employees in the sense that he's willing to go out of the way, his way for them and like protect them and like make sure they are covered. And like if somebody needs like an advance on their pay or whatever, he'll be like willing to help them out. But he's also racist. So it's like, you know, he's a nice guy, but he's also like very stuck in an old way of thinking. He's not so far gone that like, there's been times where I'm just like, dude, you can't fucking say that. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? And he'll be like, ah, I guess. But like, you know what I mean? Like he's not, he's the type of guy, he's not like a Twitter racist, you know? He's a guy that if you sat him down and you're like, look, like that's fucked up because of this, he'd be like, yeah, you know, you're right. And it's happened. Like we've done it in the past where I've just been like, dude, like you can't be saying that shit. It's fucked up for X, Y, and Z. And he's like, yeah, you have a point. My bad. Almost every coworker I had at Walmart was like that. I think that's the interesting thing about something like Twitter, right? Is like those people are not worth talking to. But like most people who are like casually racist, you can like explain to them why it's messed up and like, and they're willing to listen and they'll change. The diving press win at 32%. Look at that. This guy's got nasty ass sideburns. What is this? It's not flying Confederate flag on his pickup, dude. I know a guy in Canada who flies a Confederate flag. I can't imagine being that much of a fucking loser, you know? Like, you're not even American. You don't even have American family. It's like cosplaying as a loser when you weren't even related to the losers. Like, that's a choice. That's certainly a choice. Shinikani is pretty mad about that last one, but Shay Dulles got the power. What's he gonna do? Power mating song? That would have been crazy, but it missed. Canadians adopting American politics is so wild to me. It's very common. But the Confederate flag shit is on another level. That thing is, that's embarrassing. Ooh, mating song opener. Big damage, big withering. It's kind of like opening every conversation with, "Hi, my name's Dave and I have a small dick." Even if you don't. Especially if you don't. Like, why? Why start the conversation with that? It's just embarrassing for no reason. There's no reason for you to say that. You don't have to own up to that. That's not who you are. Another diving press? Oh my god. Shinnekani's still in it though. We got Shagadelic still hanging in there. Pissing my own coffee. Want to fight about it? That's basically it. It's like pretending you're a bigger loser than you are for no reason. Oh shit, the claw assault. Shinnekani's going to take game number 2. Wait, was that 2-1? I know he won with the diving press. I don't remember if that was the last game or if Shinnekani won the last one. I think that's it though, right? That's 2-1. Shagadelic's a fun monster though. Mixed attacker Baku is really cool. Wet paint and cupcake up next. Also had one random awakening was Renacraft. I think I've had one in my life, yeah. I've used a couple of the dragon fruits, but I haven't actually had many without it. It's very rare. And I feel like it doesn't do much. It like is free score. So I get why you would want it to happen, but it doesn't seem to be like particularly impactful for a run. You've done 100 runs? I mean, I don't think I've done 100 runs yet. That's a lot, holy. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like here? It's your first monster, Plantair. Really? You got a random awakening on your first monster? That is insane. And that's it. I noticed when I started talking about the Confederate flag, we lost about 20 viewers, which is very funny to me. Vanilla Ice is now following. Thank you. People were mad. People are mad about being losers, I guess. Or is it a coincidence, but either way, it's pretty funny. Vigor's not really worth the... Vigor's not worth anything. It's like legitimately useless. All Vigor does is proc Fury. 90%, 99% on Cupcake. Goddamn. Ooh, triple beams. I've had like even like other like big streamers and stuff talk to me about it, and it's like, you talk about a lot of negative stuff on your stream, and it's like, I don't really. I'm just, you know, I'm not afraid of topics like that. Somersault's gonna do big damage. Another somersault doing big damage. Oh, the needle stab's gonna finish him off though. Stabby, stabby. Wet paint. One win away from moving on. Game 2. Also, I can't lie, I just want a mating song because it's a funny move. I don't think it's very bad. I think it's actually pretty solid. I'm not afraid to call Dave's PP small. If he says it himself, you know, what am I gonna do? Damn, the strange light. Cupcake's got the 86, and he's got the power. Is he going to 86 his opponent? Oh, he's in a good spot for it. The Fury, though? The power and the Fury. It's like through the fire and flames. Cupcake's going to win that one with 2 power bites. I don't like many Pixie subbreeds, because most of them are optimal, but Worm Pixie is actually your favorite worm. I like the, like... Pink and yellow is like a really cool color scheme. I use it a lot in my thumbnails and things like that. The fact power lasted that long is insane. It was probably very close to running out. Gets hit with the flattening. A little smoosh smoosh. 2 in a row? It is giving Cupcake a lot of guts, though. 70 guts lead. Needs to walk forward, though. He's walking the wrong way. Charge. Does it proc power? It does. Well, that was maybe the wrong play for Wet Paint. Oh, pushes him away. Dodges. Well, power is gone. But this is a huge guts lead. This is going to do so much damage. 3 somersaults in a row will kill. 2. Big withering, too. 3. Cupcake is going to take it. Looking hairy, but he's moving on. Two 2-1 for Cupcake. Cupcake can count. That's what I'm saying. If I was a wall and Tugboat up next. May have voted for Wet Paint because he seems like a Sesame Street song called Wet Paint. Well, you should have voted for the count. That was a Sesame Street battle if there ever was one. Okay, start a prediction. Make your bets. Who do you like here? You got 15 to 20 of those chips. It wasn't a lot to go around. Let's go, Worm Gang. Not out of this yet. No, definitely not. We do have quite a few rounds of losers to go through. We've got 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more rounds of losers to get to top 8. So it is going to be a bit of a struggle for everyone, but you know. Okay. 67% on Tugboat. People want to see a whale do something. We didn't get Centaur, Ghost, or Muse special breeds, did we? No. Nobody entered those. I was debating doing Chef, but then I realized I didn't actually have the monster unlocked, so I didn't do it. Tidal Wave miss. Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave. Ray's gonna miss at 81. Damn, he gets charged. I don't have Ghost done yet. It's like, maybe I have, but it's like, it's not a monster I care about using a competitive play. Even though it is the first monster I ever won a tournament with in Monster Rancher. Missing Tidal Wave is so funny. Look, he's trying so hard. It's like he's like Professor X trying to like, whoa, trying to call it upon it, but it was not enough. Speaking of not enough, the little belly tap at the very end isn't going to do it. Look at that stare down. They just smooched. They kissed. You saw that. I saw that. They did a little going to game number 2. That's some good sportsmanship if I've ever seen it. You could use Ghost Chef because he's a line cook. You got it, brother. Wish Ghost was a subbreed. Ghost subs would look cool if they were just like a cream, like translucence. That'd be kind of cool, yeah. Missing a literal whale with 1 speed is kind of hilarious. It is. And he learned his lesson. It's not happening again. Odd monster and monster action. Tell my boy well, full respect for his opponents. Just give him a little smooch. A little good game smooch. I got in a fight in rugby because I blew a kiss at someone else on the other team once. It was pretty funny. He got ejected for it. Ha ha. Ha ha. Nothing says good sportsmanship like giving your sparring partner a little smooch. That's what I'm saying. Look at that. Oh my god. He's guillotining his head. Oh no. Chopping him up into whale bits. You hate to see it. All that good sportsmanship out the window. Lucifer and 3 bean salad up next. Three bean. Okay. Prediction is live. Make your bets. I dressed as the Joker in high school one time for Halloween, and a kid asked me whose comment is that all over my face, and I said, your dad's, and he didn't know how to react. Hell yeah. That's so funny. Oh my god, get him good. That's so good, because what can you say? It's like, you're gay. It's like, yeah, so's your dad. That's the joke here. Oh no. I used to get called, I had really long hair when I was growing up, and I got in like a lot of fights, right? And so I would just be willing to fight anybody, and they called me a girl. I'm like, fuck you, let's fight. Like, immediately drop the hat. And then they'd be like, no, I don't want to fight a girl. And then I'm like, then kiss me. And they're like, no, that's gay. And I'm like, it's gay to kiss a girl? And then they'd like, and like, wouldn't have an answer to it. I said, well, you won't fight me? You won't kiss me? I don't know, man. I think you got something else going on. It happened like in high school too. I remember this one kid in high school like talking so much shit about me, but like he wouldn't fight me because I was a girl. I didn't even have long hair at that time though. That was fucked up. It was weird. Anyway, he was a huge pussy, and then he died of an OD like 3 years later. So you know, it sucks to suck. Three bean salad wins game number 1. I went to school with so many kids who are dead now. Like, some of them I was like good friends with, and some of them, you know, you don't speak ill of the dead, but big ol' shrug. I don't have anything against anybody I went to high school with at this point, but I think holding grudges about that shit is like, it's pretty embarrassing, you know, if like you're still upset about that. I'm still pissed that one kid stole my fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but everything else, all the picking on and stuff like that, like, I'm an adult. I'm way past it. That shit doesn't define me. And I'm sure they're older and they're better people too, because I know I'm a better person than I was. Dive in OD 3 years later, 3 bean salad wins. Yeah, I accidentally pressed no there, but we need to go again. We're going to game 3. Lucifer. I remember, so I don't know if I'm like cursed or something, because like I've told this story, and like this popped up in the video with what's his name, Seabiscuit, about how I got in 2 different fights where I got punched in the head and the person's arm just like shattered, or their wrist shattered, you know. And but there was this, like, that kid that picked on me OD'd and died. There's this one kid who I think I'd only known him for like 2 days, and then he's like, I'm gonna fight you. And he had like, in high school, he had like 150 pounds on me. He was like a good 1.5 feet taller. Dude was like almost 7 feet tall. And I remember him just like holding a lighter in his hand, and it was like the funniest threat to this day. He's holding a lighter in his hand, and he's like, see this? Holding this makes me punch harder. And then he died because, like, I guess he had like a weird like heart condition. I'm like, is everybody that like wants to fight me like cursed? Is it like The Ring? Like, what's happening there? They punched wrong, probably like fist curled bad. Yeah, 100%. Giant wheel hits at 64%. 3 bean salad's gonna take it. Blue Spurs out. The titanium cranium. I got Homer Simpson syndrome. Fool me once and violent hands up next. It's pretty crass to speak of the dead like that, but like, don't have anything against these people, right? Like I don't even think about them. But it's just crazy that it's happened like many times. Like that's the insane part. And it's one of those things where it's like yeah, it's kind of a crazy coincidence, right? But it keeps happening. That's like, it keeps happening. When I've told the story of how I quit my predictions live, by the way, for this. I quit my grocery store job. I went on the PA and I congratulated one of my coworkers for losing his virginity the night before. And then I walked out and that was the end of my shift. And the manager and the co-manager or like assistant manager were like so fucking angry that they're like, we're going to press charges for sexual assault and this and that. I'm like, you can't press charges on behalf of some kid who thought it was funny. And everything thinks he's like super fucking cool because he lost his virginity. Like, he wasn't upset about it. He was embarrassed a little bit, but he's like, he got me good. Like, we were friends, you know? But the boss was like super embarrassed. The assistant manager tried to pay somebody to beat me up, and now he's dead. So I'm just saying. And it's not like natural causes. Like, all these people died super fucking early. Like, the guy was only like 40 something. So I'm just saying. 66% of violent hands. The thing that's fucked up is I don't actually have a lot of like friends from high school or anything that watch the stream. So, but they know who I'm talking about. Like, it's insane. The real commentator's curse. I know. Smash Flack's gonna take that one. Forgot to bet and all of that. Secretly dosed up on Fox Die. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what these fucking anime references you guys keep making are. I'm like so anti-weeb. I've like watched like 4 animes in my life. I got no idea what this shit is. Becomes a pro MMA fighter, becomes the best weight class. They all mysteriously become empty. Fox Die is Metal Gear Solid. Okay, I don't know. I haven't played much. Anyway, Violent Hands is gonna win it. I almost feel bad about uploading this video because it's like, again, don't speak ill of the dead, right? But MGS is like an anime. It's like an anime of like what America is like, basically. JP Jockman and Celis up next. Because there's part of me that's like, I really shouldn't talk about this stuff. But then there's another part's like, this is actually insane. Like, people need to know, you know? As a massive MG fan, so you're a Metal Gear fan specifically. You're not a fan of Metal Gear Solid, I feel you. You like the first 2 games. Prediction is live. Who do you like? Yeah, let's... Dude, that's way worse, Macho. Posting the fucking salutes. Oh my god. Oh man. But like, it's one of those things where it's like, as an adult, you try to like hire like the child equivalent of a hitman to like fight another child. Like, I was like 17 at the time, so you know, it wasn't that big of a deal. But also, I was still pretty young. That's such a monumentally fucked up thing to do, right? And, you know, the whole, like, don't talk ill of the dead thing is true, but also, you know, I wasn't upset, you know? It's a man-made virus that kills specific people when they come in contact with you. I'm saying. I got cooties. That's the real thing. 56% on Celis. Child Hitman sounds like a failed TV series. It only failed because they never made it. That's the actual failure in that. Because I would watch that shit. Baby Hitman. Hell yeah. Secret Agent Cody Banks, except he just kills people. Straight up murders people every episode. He's got like a fucking garrote. He's choking people out. Oh my god. Anyway, JP Jockman with a diving press. 2 in a row. Does he crit to get the kill? He doesn't. Celis is still in it. Oh my god. Triple stings get zipped. Oh my god, just enough damage. Look at that. We're going to game 3. Agent 47 meets Muppet Babies? Exactly. Rated R for radical. Exactly. Baby Geniuses sequels are getting out of hand. Oh, there's the crit diving press. GG's. Starting in slot 3 is a little bit spooky against Golem. You got no speed. GG, shake my hand. Yeah, exactly. Bing Bang Bung and no cape rule up next. That last match doing its best to keep us on time because we are quite a ways behind schedule. I gotta work pretty early tomorrow too, so I'm not looking forward to that. Okay. Start a prediction. Who do you like? Prediction is live. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's one thing to joke about me being cursed, but there's been a lot of like death in my, if I talk about like people I went to school with, and a lot of it is like very, very unfortunate and like completely unavoidable stuff. But like a lot of people that I knew well have like passed on as well, and there's no point talking about that because it's just tragic, you know. It is what it is. There's no story behind it. It's just, you know, people died early. 83% on Bing Bang Bung. Is one of these monsters gonna die early? Oh my god, I can't. He does, you know. Oh, I didn't kill. He's still in it. The whole town is cursed. I think it's just small town. People have like opioid addictions and things like that. It happens. Cursors are very fun. Having an utter blast listening to them. It's not funny that they're dead, but it's just insane that it keeps happening, you know? You call them demons for a reason. The face attack at 94. Big Bang Bung is going to take that. There's pretty tonal whiplash in this episode, going back and forth between the subject matter and what's happening on screen. This is truly an April Fool's tournament. It's the Meteor Drive. No, he does not. 132 himself. Look at that. Oh, he gets zip-zapped. He's in the green. The Foolery from No Cape Rule. Firewall not going to do enough, but 2 in a row definitely will. We see a grit? We do see a grit. He's still in it. The Red Wisp. I love the withering animation on Color Pandora. It's so funny. Why is he spin on his nose like that? That's gotta hurt. Put all that pressure on your nose. Okay. Purple Rain and nice catch. Macho, I hope you're ready. Remember all those times you crossed me? We were... you're in trouble now. In my small town, my neighbor was killed by her father right before she started college. Wow. Didn't even live there anymore. The parents are divorced and he snuck into... Jesus Christ. Then years later, the case was brought up in your criminal justice class and you had to walk out. Oh no. That's so unfortunate. What the hell? Killer sinus pain? That's like me right now. I'm feeling like Color Pandora. Prediction is live. Who do you like here? That was 1-1? Was it 1-1? We'll go back to it. That's fine. JP lost some chips, but it's okay. We'll go back to it. Color Pandora won the first battle. Yeah, I thought it lost, but apparently it won. That's okay. We'll go back. It's not that big of a deal. JP lost some money. He's got like 100,000 chips in the bank, I bet. Not that big. 91%, 11K on Purple Rain. Here we go. Was that Macho? Macho went big. Heavy blow, good damage. Fighting gonna do a little smooshy damage. Ooh, Straight's gonna do a little chunk as well. Get screeched on. Minus 18 guts, wow. Good withering on that. I think that's probably max roll. It's pretty close. Flattening at 69%, not enough of a percent. T-Bolt at 51. Ooh, that's gonna land, puts him in the yellow. There's the power, bro. T-Bolt at 49. It hits again. Alright, well, it'd be nice if I could dodge something, but I'm not dodging anything. Yeah, 11K now. Moose Meadows is over, more liberal with your chips. Yeah, Moose Meadows is on hiatus until I figure out what to do. I need some help coding to make it so I don't have to like put it into a spreadsheet manually every time. The anger immediately, giant blow at 64. I'm fucked! And it's 31 guts. Can't believe it has to end this way. Ironically, if I had the tank, still, this would be a much, much easier matchup. Also, you know, dodging a single 50-50 would help as well, but what are you going to do?
Nice catch,
Haven't
Blanco
dodged a single attack.
Nice catch, Blanco
425 speed.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino. Nice catch, Blanco
Oh, the spike stabs
Nino.
misses? That's how you dodge a 50% nice catch. That's what I'm saying. Look at him. He can do it. I didn't dodge a single attack. That's fucking insane. Well, that's 2 games like that. GG's. No dodging allowed. You know, if you flip heads 12 times in a row, you deserve to win. The gods have smiled on you. Okay, so we gotta go back and do Bing Bang, Bung, and no cape rule. Yeah, pretty unfortunate, but nothing you can do. That's how Monster Rancher works. Okay, so if no cape rule wins, then I'm actually a big genius. And if he doesn't win, you know, who cares? JP lost money. Those are imperial percents, not metric. Good start for the color Pandora. This is definitely me when the Blanco Nino has the nice catch. That's what I'm saying. What are the gods doing at, you know, when you hit 30% for an entire tournament? They're furiously jerking you off under the table. Kamikaze miss at 99%? Oh my god. Spirit blow at 87. Well. You know. There's the grit. He's still in it. But I think I'm a certified brain genius for that. Face attack's gonna land, a little bit of damage there. There's the power though, completely unnecessary. But very funny. T-Bolt at 86%. Is he gonna swing? Is anyone gonna swing? 1 second left? Nada. Nada! The 99 miss cost Bing Bang Bung the game. I'm a big brain genius. You know, never question me. If it's 1-1 and I click through, it's because I already know the answer. Gotengo and Shinikani up next. Going out on a 99 miss hurts? Yeah, it definitely does. That's very unfortunate. Moostradamus. I'm never wrong. It's the world's worst superpower. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. Make your bets. Not that I would know anything about that. No, you definitely wouldn't. You're still the only person I think I've seen in any, what do you call it? I think you're the only person I've ever seen in competitive play miss back-to-back 99s. I don't think that's ever happened to anyone else. But you've also been exceptionally lucky in other times, so, you know. You're like the extremes. You don't have, like, average luck. You either have horrendously bad luck or incredibly good luck. Nothing in the middle. 57% on Shinikani. Tired, but you need to know what Galley wins the tournament. That's how I'm feeling. I'm getting there. Damn, good knocking up. Well, Assault's gonna land. Good crit, but not enough to kill. Gotengo still in it. He's still hanging out. Hanging out. Damn, didn't need to go that big. 962 damage. What the fuck? Well, Shinikani's extremely dead after that. Game number 2. It's the knocking up again. Puts him in the yellow. Look at that. Also doing big damage. Another one. He needs one more. Next hit wins. No one can dodge. Hits the claw assault. Do we see a grit? No grit. Shinikani is going to take that game. Going to game 3. You know, wave riding may do a lot of damage, but it's no match for many, many claw assaults in a row, I suppose. We just have a basics fight. The belly attack miss. Assault miss as well. Ooh, knocking up gonna do good damage on that crit. Puts him in the yellow. Claw assault lands. Only has about a 10 guts lead. He doesn't actually do any withering, so he can't proc anger on his opponent. Ooh, that was a good punch. Is he going to survive it with real? No. The crit still does 116 damage. Real tanked quite a bit of damage there, but it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Okay. Next up, Ganga Rider. Ganja Rider and Cupcake. We got another whale. Gengar. Cupcake. I don't think knocking up missed. Knocking up's a very good move. It's a sharp tech that is pretty accurate. It's kind of like Muse Headbutt. Prediction is live. Who do you like here? Serious consecutive claw assault. Yeah. Okay, what do we have? 55-45 in Cupcake's favor. Very close. Good knocking up damage. It's a good move. To be a good move. Somersault gonna do almost the entire bar. Look at that. What a crit. Goes for the salts. Went for both. Look at that. He lost because he got knocked up. True to life if it ever was, you know. Bite's gonna miss at 44. Pierce throw though. Oh my god. Spin to win, baby. 211, but there's the grit. Gonga with a 54 guts lead coming into this. What's he going to do? 35 on the scratch. It's going to be enough for the kill, guaranteed. 196 on the crit. Would have done almost 150 without it. I guess I would have done about 130. Somersault misses. Scratch at 33% is going to miss as well. Damn, we're going a little bit late tonight, eh? It's 11:30. We still have maybe an hour left. Knocking up at 38. Oh my god, 301 damage. Going to game 3. Just like that. Zilla's model is aged like fine wine. It's a nice model. I like the proportions on Monster Rancher 2 Zilla a lot more than the proportions on Line Monster Farm Zilla. He's a little bit like super chunky, and his head is like longer. And I don't think it like really works as well. When you make Zilla really fat in this game, he looks really funny, but like it's still like is in proportion. Zilla 120? Did he? Okay, well. We can end this then. My B. That's right, he got grit last time. Yes, I remember him getting knocked out, but I forgot he got grit and then one with the crit scratch. That is how the first game ended. Okay. If I was a wall and 3 bean salad. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? Got Evie's monster. Okay. 10-1. People are liking if I was a wall. Kamikaze gonna do a little bit of damage to start things off. It's the screech. I think it's the furthest you made with the monster. Nice. Triple shots. Well, you outplaced me. My guy did fucking bad. My guy did not do well today. I don't think it's a very good build, though. I feel like I got a little bit unlucky, but also, you know, my opponent's monsters are just, like, objectively stronger than mine. So it's a mixture of an uphill battle and then, you know, the bad luck compounded on top of that. Flattening. A little bit of damage there, but 3 bean salad still in a good spot. Triple shots. How much damage are we looking at? 182. If I was a wall still hanging in. Giant whip at 46. Ooh, it's gonna miss. If I was a wall has a shot here. He needs to do something big though. Charge isn't gonna be enough. He needs something else. One more. A knock maybe? Knocking on heaven's door? No. 3 bean salad. Gonna take game number 1. A lot of matches going in time today. I think that's part of why it's taking so long. That and we started pretty late. Triple shots. Goes for the pops, but misses it. Flatting at 53. A little bit of damage there. 3 bean salad up to 50 guess again, though. Tail swing doing a very small amount of damage. I notice if I was Maul, really likes walking in and not doing anything. That seems to be par for the course with Mono. He just hangs out. He's just happy to be here, you know? Playing to his name. The double charge? There you go. He did a thing. We're going to game 3. with a giant wheel. That would have been a good play, but it did miss. Can't land those knocks, eh? Hits the Screech. It's a little bit of damage. Makes him about equal. He has a little bit of a life lead right now. What do we see from 3-Bean Salad? He can attack. He's going to get Screeched again. Ooh, lost 16 guts for that. Has a little bit of a guts lead now, but it barely matters. Needs to do something big. Triple shot's going to miss. Damn, he tries to put on the laser show. But if I Was a Wall, does not have working eyes. So we didn't get to see nothing. Kamikaze at 76%. Good chunk of damage, a little bit of withering, but if I Was a Wall, still has the guts lead and the life lead. Goes for a flattening and misses, and the Screech immediately after. 3-Bean Salad dodging for its life. Is it going to do anything with 1 second left on the clock? It has the opportunity to, and it would have won if it landed an attack, but it did nothing. So if I Was a Wall, it's going to win that one a little bit unceremoniously. But, you know, a win is a win. You take those dubs when you can get them. Violent Hands and JP Jockman up next. How am I? I am doing fantastic. I'm a little bit tired, but I am doing very well. So thank you for asking. JP Jockman. The kids can call you JP Joe. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like here? You need a model mock that's a floating door or a table? That'd be pretty funny. Just made out of wood. Okay, what do we got? 52-48, basically split down the middle. May RNG Galley be with you. RN Galley. The unfortunate part about the RNG Galley thing is that it's really hard to say. You know? I have like an RNG Galley emote, but RN Galley is weird. But everyone says it. It's just, I need like something that's a little bit like nicer to roll off the tongue, you know? The kick miss at 42. The punch miss at 45. JP Jockman not landing nothing. Ooh, hits the thwack. Violent Hands. Got them violent hands. RNG Galley is just as easy to say as RNGesus. RN Galley. Except it's not a soft G. That's the difference. RN Jally. If we start calling him Jally, it works. And even then, not really. It has to be like RN Gialli. Like he's Italian or something. Mamma Mia. Speaking of Mamma Mia, look at that backhand. Just hit him with a mwah. Got him. Pronounce Galley as Jolly, deserve to be shot. It's like GIF and GIF. The Galley wins. No cape rule and purple rain. You got a lot of galleys. Okay, predictions live for this. We got more galley fights. Macho avenge me. Tell me what we're fighting for. You guys don't remember the rest of that song now, do you? You just remember the 2 lines, or the 1 line at the very beginning. We got about 50-50 on this one. Macho avenge me. Okay. Damn. Big damage. Goes for the thwack. Misses the thwack at 74. That's actually a real bad miss. Real bad miss. Real bad miss. Not gonna get yourself a quality education at there. Hits another heavy blow. Another crit. Didn't need it, but it lands it. Big damage. How is Vanilla Gali a baddie in the anime? I don't know. It's completely, like, nonsensical in the lore. What's my favorite Gali sub? Probably Aquamask. Or Gallerus, the mono one. It's the Alan Rickman impression, the evil Alan Rickman. I'm Gali. The Gali finale. Purple Rain's got a tiny little life lead right now. Scott McNeil is very talented. Yeah, he did like 90% of the voices on that show. Hits him with a straight. Good damage. Not quite enough though. Gali was a baddie and mono was a friendly exposition rock. Purple Rain's gonna take it. Look at that. He's moving on. Moving on up. He's at least 50 characters. I had a brain fart when they said baddie. I thought he meant sexy, and I was getting the fire hose out. Put him down. Oh my god. Put him down just like Purple Rain did to No Cape Rule. Go Tango and the Ganja Rider. We got the whale fight. So either way, we know Deluxe Liner's winning this one. But what kind of build? Do we like the speedy boy? Do we like the tanky boy? Okay, prediction is live on this one. We're almost at top 8. We have one more round to play into top 8. So, if monsters want to keep a good clip, we can actually get done in time. What fight? Whale fight. Omni-Man Cheeks meme, but Gali. I cannot think of a monster with less cake than Gali. He's literally two-dimensional. But I can't think of a monster with more cape than Gali. So, you know, that's the trade-off. 95% on Gotengo. People are like, you know what, this guy's got it. They have the same build. I think... Damn, that's some big damage to open things up. Ghost is technically incorporeal, but he's literally got a tail, you know? Damn, 250 into the scratch. He gets him. He was an angry little whale, and it was enough. Going to game 2. I need a counter. I need to display a counter on screen for every time that's played to see how much chips people have wasted on it in a given stream. That'd be pretty easy to program. Knocking up sounds lewd. It's worded pretty poorly. Yeah. Hail Ashes, big damage? Not quite enough though. Belly attack. I'm gonna put him at a sliver of health. Ooh, good crit, but still. Ganja Rider is still hanging in there. Missed the belly attack at 80%. Oh no, is that how he loses? Both monsters can attack. Who's gonna swing first? Belly attack at 57. Oh my god. And look at that. Just puts his belly on his head as a sign of disrespect at the end of it. Misses the 80% to not force game 3. The other whale looks on. That million-yard stare. Okay, good tango with the 2-0. Gonna hear the song, you're gonna have an aneurysm because I have no idea where it comes from. There's no way you don't know where it comes from. There's literally no way you don't know where it comes from, JP. Yeah. I swear JP has literal amnesia about like stuff that doesn't matter. It doesn't like affect his day to day, but like it's ever present in his life. We got Nurple up next. We got the boy Nurple, who was 1 win away from making top 8. And if I was a wall. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. The Pikachu slapping each other, exactly. Cut me some slack? Fucking never. Cut yourself some slack. Deadass thought it was from Brother Bear. Maybe it is. That'd be really funny if they used it, because I'm pretty sure those movies came out pretty close to each other. It's by everybody's favorite band, Blessed Union of Souls. A band that everyone has for sure heard of. Vanilla Ice with the lyrics. Unironically, one of the like worst set of lyrics I've ever seen on a song. I feel like it was written by like studio execs. It's not good. Of the B-52 song that was written for the second movie, like the Pokemon 2000, the Power of One. I don't remember a B-52 song from that. Digimon mashed 2 ovas together and called it a movie? 3. They mashed 3 ovas together. Every time I see If I Was a Wall, I sing to the tune If I Were a Boy. That's the first thing I did when I saw that on stream, yeah. I did that as well. Feels like it's bluntly stating the message of Pokemon in the first movie. It's weird when you use the word war multiple times to just mean like a personal conflict. Like over and over again within the same stanza. It feels like you're very bad at writing songs. There is one you have the OST. That's sick. I'm not questioning. It's just I don't remember much from that. Get the fuck out of here, fly ass fly. Ugh. Did you guys have Flytails in the States? They're not fighting, they're having a war. It's true. Nurple wins game 1. Flytails was I'm pretty sure it was made in Quebec. It's a silent cartoon about a fly, and he just like goes about his day, but it is fantastic. As a kid, I kind of hated it, but as I got older and became like a teenager, I was like, this is actually a very good show. The buzz on Maggie? What the fuck is that? A big weird nerd that has watched the first 3 Pokemon movies with commentary. With commentary? Oh my god, really? Did the B-52s do commentary for the Power of One? That would be sick. Also, Nurple's getting fucked up right now. We're in game 3. Choose a fly? Oh, okay. The only Maggie I know is Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. And Mona the Vampire, which I guess is not Maggie, but Mona. But Maggie and the Ferocious Beast was another Canadian TV show. In Nowhere Land. Come along if you can. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast in Nowhere Land. Haribo and Violent Hands. Great googly moogly. Dude, I said that shit on stream the other day and nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about. Haribo. And what was it? Violent Hands. This wall's pretty solid. Yeah, If I Were a Wall is pretty good. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. Where it connects to the same era. I was talking about this the other day because like there's not a lot of people in my chat that are from Canada, but Canada in like the early 2000s had a very specific like swath of like tons and tons of like created for Canada cartoon content, and some of it is like kind of not good, but there was a lot of it. So like there's like we had Braceface and like What's with Andy. Was Birds Canadian? It might have been. Was it shit like the Minor Leagues? Was the Minor Leagues Canadian, or was that just on in Canada all the time? Angela Anaconda. I didn't really like a lot of those shows, but I liked Angela Anaconda. Jacob Tutu. It's true. First time I heard of Braceface in over a decade. Hell yeah. Angry Beavers was Canadian. I think it was. I think it was. I was on Nick though, right? Birds are everywhere. Shut the hell up. Birds was it was a show about birds. They had Surfin' Bird as the theme song long before fucking Family Guy made it a thing. Remember Cyber 6? Yeah, Cyber 6 was certainly something. Angry Beavers was Vancouver made. Robin from How I Met Your Mother is Canadian. Cool. Pepper Ann seems like it'd be a Canadian show. It's Disney. It's not Canadian, but yeah, it does feel like it'd be a Canadian show. 78% on Haribo. Dude, I was watching Recess on Disney Plus the other day, and they have that fucking Song of the South intro to fucking Recess, where they're like, this TV show is a product of its time. It talks about, or it like negatively portrays cultures. It was wrong then and it's wrong now, but we have left it in its entirety. And it's like, holy shit. But it's talking about the kindergartners because they're all like savages. And by savages, it's basically just they wear like Native American headdresses. Now I realize you hated most Canadian cartoons. What, you hated Yvonne of the Yukon? I don't know a single fucking person who liked Yvonne of the Yukon, and that shit went on forever. Who watched that? Who watched Yvonne of the Yukon and was like, I'm into this? Yvonne was like 12 seasons and was garbage. I know. I talk with an accent and that is enough to get the can money. Zut alors. My name is Yvonne. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Canada has a thing called CanCon, which literally stands for Canadian content, and TV and radio and all of that has to play a certain percentage of content that is Canadian, specifically to help combat erasure of culture. And so, like, not everything is just like American TV and whatever, because, you know, it's real easy to foresee that happening. Angela Anaconda was insanely good and underrated. A lot of people hate it, but I don't get it. I think it's a great show. It's fantastic. Johnny Abadi. Johnny Abadi is like the guy who taught me it's okay to make fun of Italian people, you know? He was ahead of the curve. Can I speak a bit of French? Not really. I can understand a bit of French, but my French is very, very bad. No, this French Canadian sound like the trolls from World of Warcraft. Who's to say they're any different? I just know it from the Digimon movie short. I think that was most people's first introduction to it, and that's a big part of why they have like a negative opinion of it, because they're like, what the fuck? What is going on here? Total Drama Island was Canadian, yeah, but that is long after my time of watching cartoons on TV. I say as if I don't still watch fucking The Simpsons every day, but you know what I mean. As far as like kids cartoons go, that was like, I was in my 20s, I think, when that started. 16 and a bunch of those Flash teen shows were Canadian around the time. Yeah. You guys ever watched Chili Beach? Chili Beach was like a kind of bad, but like wholesome, very, very low rent Flash cartoon in like the mid 2000s. Is Nickelback Canadian? Yeah, they are. Angela Anaconda Digimon short was just lazily recut footage from another episode anyway. Yeah, I mean, it fits with the theme of the movie if you think about it. Firewall doing big damage. Violent Hand's gonna take this one. Too many fights? How many fights? I don't know what's going on anymore. But did Haribo win? 2-2. Okay, Haribo won. I missed the first one. Do you remember the Reddit copy paste about a kid's parent getting divorced because they... Yes. Yes, I do remember that. Haribo did win. Yeah, okay. I thought it was 1-1, but I believe it. I believe you guys. Everyone's yelling at me. Gonna finish the best of 5? Nah. Tatami, Matt, and Purple Rain up next. We're off the rails at this point. I'm starting to get tired, and this is what happens. But it's fun. And Purple Rain. I don't know why I did a voice like that. That doesn't sound anything like what Prince sounds like, but I thought it'd be a funny voice to do. Angela Anaconda's got me all fucked up. Okay, goes to Haribo. And there's a tournament. We're talking about whatever tonight. Terry didn't go off the rails. Would it be aligned? Oh my god. JP's like putting so much pressure on Macho. Trying to live vicariously through a good monster. OG Mono's kind of intimidating looking. Yeah, he's spooky. He's just... Oh my god, there's the face. That's basically him. One internet thing that lives free in my head is a response to what's the 3 weirdest combinations of things you can buy at a Walmart and donut holes and Gorilla Glue. That's pretty good. Macho, what about the 3 things you bought at the store today? Dude, that's so funny. People are funny, man. People online are good. Most of the time. Sometimes. Occasionally. Macho bought like 40 bags of potatoes and like... what was it? Clothespins? And like, that was it? And that's all you bought? Heavy blow miss at 53%. And the straight's gonna miss at 38. The Tommy Mac getting out of the way of everything. 4 bags of potatoes, 2 bags of cotton balls, and a bag of clothespins. Hell yeah. Alright. The Tommy Matt wins game 1. Purple Rain. Gotta try a little harder this time. Getting screeched on. There's the anger. The foolery? Damn. But he did get to build up some more guts in the meantime. He's now got a 30 guts lead. He only needs to land 1 attack. Goes for the giant blow. It misses at 53. Didn't need to go that hard. Did the mask just blink? No. It's just bad emulation. Ray's gonna land. All your guts are gone, kid. This potato will have its own cotton ball, but they need to share the clothespins. 2 potatoes to a clothespin. Flattening miss at 80%. Another screech. Oh my god, just enough withering. Purple Rain can win it with 1 back blow. He needs to land it though. Heavy blow. Or a straight. He hits the straight. How much damage? Would a crit have been enough? I don't know. It would have been close. Either way, Tatami Matt moving on. That's the end of Purple Rain's Purple Rain. 2-0 for the wall. TT and Gatango up next. And it is just about midnight, and we're almost ready to start top 8. So we're going a little bit late tonight, but, you know, we'll do what we gotta do. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? Last match before top 8. So far, our top 8 is 1 Worm, 1 Color Pandora, 1 Galley, 2 galleys, 1 mono, 2 worms, 2 monos, and the winner of this. So maybe another color Pandora. Could be the only Zilla in top 8. Or does it make it 2 of each? That's the potential. If Gotengo wins, he's the only whale in top 8. If TT wins, we got 2 color Pandoras, 2 galleys, 2 monos, and 2 worms in top 8, which is kind of funny. Herb got 9th. 9th. Galley versus mono, Divine Smackdown. Yeah. Monk already won the Medal of Coolness. That's true. I forgot we gave out that medal at the very beginning. He's such an old build. Glad he could do all right. Yeah, he's a good build. I almost made Mock over the Galley, like really close. Well, probably would have made top 8 if he did. You probably would have gone to bed already. Mega Shotgun Opener. Gotengo is okay with that, though. The belly attack. TT's crying after that one. It's another one. Down to half health. Ooh, face attack gonna take the lead. Gotengo needs to probably use something that does a little bit more damage. Scratch at 65%. That's both weaker and less accurate. Just a bad move. Jay says Mach is banned. Okay. That's true. He did say that. That was pretty funny. TT is going to take game number 2 with that Kamikaze. We're going to game 3. Can't have an easy one to get into top 8, you know? They got to put on a show. Mega Shotgun, 81 damage. Or 81%, I should say. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. I'm going crazy. Tail lashes for the 147 and goes for it again. Big damage again. Ooh. There's the anger. He's going to build back some of those guts. Man, the -10 withering. Look at that. TT's winning now. Still has the guts lead. That's crazy. Face attack. Is it enough? 91. That's going to be it. We got 2 of each monster. It's Noah's Ark up in here. And all it took was killing a boat. Prediction is live. Let's go Nijimaru, cousin. Nijimaru is my cousin. I'm a fun guy, thank you. Well, I'm glad you corrected your spelling there because I would have fucking banned you otherwise. That's not true. I'm a nice guy. Cousin, my cousin. That's what they sing in Alabama. Okay, what do we got? 98%. Christ, nobody likes Rascal's Flat in this one, eh? This is a pretty good matchup for Worm, though. The tail swing miss at 53. Ooh, hits him with a little bit of damage there. Tool lashes at 42%. 141. That's a lot. There's the power. Your Gamba problem is real. I'm sorry to hear that. Good thing it's not real money. Rascal Splat? I didn't, but I should. There's no way for him to get smooshed in this matchup, so I don't know if that counts. Oh, the double lashes again? You get some. There's the grit, though. You can't put me down. I got 3 lives. I gotta get hit 3 times. Kamikaze miss, 0 damage. I like how eager the one in the middle is to go back to the middle after his friends throw him. He's like, yeah, it's okay. This is my lot in life. Put 10 whole disc chips on Rascal's Flat. Let's get this bread. Well, he's got a good shot. I do think the Worm has the advantage, though. And the face attack miss. Summer Lashes is kind of an interesting build because It's very, very weak on defense. Doesn't have much life. Doesn't have much speed. Kind of went all in on power and skill instead of picking a third stat to go all in on and split it evenly, which usually isn't a good call, but it's been working out really well for it today. We hit the hay. It was a fun night. Thanks for hanging out, Macho. Bite miss at 31%. Jam up at 37. Ooh, that's going to land. Because they want us to go as late as possible tonight. We're going to game 3. Nothing's going to be best of 5. You know what? I hate to do this, but I'm getting tired. We're going speed mode. Hell yeah, brother. Top 8. All double speed. Giant Whip's going to miss. Tail Lash hits at 47%. Look at this. The Sting at 32. I've got my auctioneer voice going on. Hey, hits a somersault. That gets the KO. Let's go. GG's. Been out here 2 O's only for the speed. We're going speed mode. Well, that went to the worm. 98% of you voted on the worm. It went to the worm. Next up, we got Chakram and Lame Masquerade. Did Salesman win yet? Salesman, I think... Did Salesman win a match? I don't know if it did. Oops. I don't want to enter Chakram in both. That was a mistake. Chakram and what's the other monster? Lame Masquerade. Salesman won your heart. It was the only happy mask. It had a couple of really fun matches. Both matches were 1-2. And both of its sets were pretty fun, though. Okay, let's start a prediction. Speed mode. We're trying to get done before 12:30 tonight. Gotta get some good sleepies after this. Yeah, I mean, I work today, and I work tomorrow morning. So I'm trying real hard to not go super late tonight. I'm like, you know what? Let's try and get it done without going fast forward motion. Because I know people like it more when it's not fast forward motion, but... What are you going to do? 32 Monsters is like a full 4-hour stream. And we got distracted a couple of times. Alright, but 50-50 on the bets. Blaze Wall. Blaze Wall? Oh yeah, Jesus. Well, it's a good move. Good move, Brent. The Masquerade takes game 1. T-Bolt can do a little bit of damage. What's Lame Masquerade have? Oh, he gets Blaze Walled. The Firewall, though. 2 in a row? The crit? Yeah, this is going to speed things up. Very matches like this. Digimon Talk is too involved. Hey, Digimon. Hey, Digimon. Champions of the digital world. Hey, Digimon. Hey, Digimon. Okay, so we got Lame Masquerade and we got Summer Lashes in winners finals. Down to losers. We got If I Was a Wall and Haribo up next. So now we get to the eliminations of top 8. Whoever loses this gets 7th place. Prediction is live. It's kind of funny. I ran this tournament. We got 32 entries. You guys remember when DX was in its heyday and I had to have limited signups where I would cut it off at 32 and it would fill up in like 5 minutes? That shit was like unfun almost. It was like so busy that it like fucked everything up for everyone. She had a tech chain from T-Bolt. Yeah, kind of unfortunate he doesn't. Okay, 52-48. Again, pretty 50-50 on the bets. The Ray at 27? Damn, Haribo doesn't like that. He does not have the guts regen to be taking hits like that. Charge miss at 33. Somersault's going to miss at 71. Haribo kind of flailing right now. The Screech misses, but Haribo's still in trouble, even with those 2. There's the somersaults, but he's got to do a lot of damage. There's only 19 seconds left in the match. The Screech miss again. Haribo's got a shot here. He can win it on this. Ooh, that's going to be a very, very slight win for Haribo, I do believe. Yep. Just under 2%. 48.1 to 46.2. I thought I was playing, was too scared for comp, and just trying to beat Monster Rancher 2 because I felt like I cruised through Monster Rancher 1. We found me via YouTube. Hey, hell yeah. That's why I put up the tournaments, because people like watching them. People like putting the tournaments and like the casual streams and stuff on in the background. And so that's why I upload them. I get comments every now and then from people who are like, yeah, I'm watching through the old Monster Rancher Battle League Season 1. And it's like, damn, that shit's like 2 years old now. And I had like a really crappy webcam. And I didn't have all the bells and whistles I do now. But people are still like, yeah, throw it on. It's fun. If I was a wall, I was going to take that one. We're going to Game 3. Yeah, if you guys ever... It's like fun to watch back, like Season 1 of the Monster Rancher Battle League. Because I wasn't like as comfortable streaming. It's like when I first started, like when I first got a webcam. I had done a lot of like commentary on like Smash Bros and stuff. The biggest stream I ever did, I think, was like 60,000 people watching or something like that. But for Monster Rancher, there's a bit of a learning curve. And if you watch other people who like stream now Monster Rancher tournaments, but like haven't been doing it for very long, there's like a lot of similarities in like how I started and how other people are doing as well. And so, you know, that's pretty good hope for the future. If I was a wall's gonna win that one. Haribo is out at 7th place. Good for the worm, though. Tatami Matt and TT up next. Unfortunate end for Gummy Worm, but did Haribo win the tournament it was in? I know there's a tournament it was in that it did really well, like top 2 at least. Prediction is live, but I'm pretty sure it won a big tournament. Found these series on YouTube, and that's how I learned there's a competitive community. That's what I try to do, right? Like, got top 4, but still, really good. Okay, 83% for Tatami Matt. So yeah, it's like the VODs and stuff are not like my best performing videos or anything, but I think it's important to put them up there and like have everything up there because it just increases the chance that someone sees it and it's like, oh shit, I'm interested. Also, that was a very quick KO. Tatami Matt doing big work. Ooh, Mega Shotgun puts him at 28 life. He's got the power, though. Power Ray, that's going to be huge. He lands it. It's not enough to kill, though. Just like that. Last hit wins. Spike Bite miss at 43%. TT's in a good spot. Goes for the face attack at 35. The Kamikaze is going to miss as well. They're both in the yellow. And the Flattening smooshes him. But it's not quite enough. 15 seconds left. Goes for Giant Whip at 20. Really didn't need to do that. That was kind of crazy. Shotgun at 41. It's going to miss. And the Flattening to finish him off. The Grit. TT's not going down like that, but Tatami Matt had his work cut out for him. Game number 2. Ooh, the Mega Shotgun miss and the Tail Swing miss. Ray at 63. Get zapped. Lose 40 guts. Holy shit. That's a maximum roll on that. That is 35 Withering, meaning that 40 is the max amount of Withering. Giant Whip at 19%. This is looking rough for the Color Pandora. This is a mono tournament, it's looking like. GG's to TT's. Tatami Matt is moving on. He is the true TT. TT Tommy Matt. Easy 3-0? That was a 3-0, right? How did the first one end? I don't even remember. Man, my brain is completely gone. I don't remember seeing the first one. Either way, he won that shit. Crit big? Okay. If it's super fast, then yeah, I will definitely miss it sometimes. Chakram and If I Was a Wall up next. Yeah, when people watch these tournaments back, they're not like, hey, you went one match too long or anything like that. It's just something they have in the background, and if I make a mistake, they'll just fast forward through it, you know? If was. It'd be nice if I could spell. Is it a tradition on April 1st you'll upload the Metal Nerd Monster on my YouTube channel? You'll have to check it out next year to make sure if it's a tradition or not. Prediction is live. Who do you like? Glad I host tourneys. Thank you. I'm glad you guys enter tournaments. I can only do so much if you guys aren't entering, you know? I remember when I first held the Monster Rancher Battle League, I was so afraid no one was going to enter. I was just... Because it's like an awkward thing going out of your way to host a tournament. Because you don't know if anyone's going to enter. It might just be a huge waste. Like watching the extra matches, pad out the VOD an extra 30 seconds. Yeah, that's how I get you. That's how I get the extra ads in. Okay, 69% on If I Was a Wall. Which are now for the 2024 April 1st All Metal Nerds tourney. Ray's gonna land. I got an idea for next April 1st. There's the power. You know, oh shit, the power screech? God damn. If I Was a Wall. Hanging in there. So Chakram misses. I don't know why I said Chakram like that, but I think I cursed him by saying that. That was a cursed pronunciation if there ever was one. Chakram. That's how I beat Chakram. Boom! Put it in the hoop. Like jam! It was a hype match. There's a lot going on. Hits the Blaze Wall 2 in a row. Puts him in the green. Never want to be in the green. Another one. He's not dead yet, though. The Ray miss. This is looking real bad for If I Was a Wall. And just like that, we're going to game 3. Be nervous that I'd organize an event and like 6 people sign up. The reality is that does happen, though, right? But you can't let it discourage you. Screech miss. Like, this wasn't a very popular tournament for me. Is this wall plump, unnaturally bulky? He doesn't have any defense, I don't think, so plump wouldn't matter. 500 life is what's keeping him alive. As he dies. GG's. Chakram is moving on. Wall got punched to death. So, we got Rascal Flat and Tatami Matt. So congratulations to both Rascals Flat and Tatami Matt for making top 4. Or, sorry. No, what the fuck am I talking about? Winner of this gets to fight Chakram for top 4. So they're fighting for top 4 right now. It's skinny to boost speed to 250. Oh, did you have a little bit of speed? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. You went a little bit less on skill on offense. That makes sense. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. I went further than I thought I would. It's just 499 life and 400 power and keeping it alive. Yeah. Yeah, the speed's nice. It gives you a chance to dodge, but like it's not the thing you'd be relying on. Okay, what do we got here? About 80% on Rascal's Flat. Flattening miss. The Ray miss. Flat Skulls is in a good spot. That man's got a flat skull. Giant wheel. Life is a highway. He gets him. Look at that. 11%? 11% too much if you ask me. Going to game 2. That would have been insane if it landed twice in a row. The Ray's going to miss at 33. What is this game that we play? What compels us to go through this pain and hardship? The epic highs and lows of high school Monster Rancher. You wouldn't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. We got Chakram and Rascal's Flat going next. I'm going fucking crazy. I don't even remember what band that is. Is that like a Econoline Crush or something? Do you guys know, is that a Canadian song? I was talking to, no, different song. Yeah. Oh, never mind. What are you talking about? I was talking to my wife today about, this band called Widemouth Mason. Prediction is live, by the way. Widemouth Mason was a con staple in the early mid-90s. And they're a band that, it's one of those bands that even like if, you know, you're Canadian, you hear it on the radio all the time. They're a band that you don't fucking know who they are or what songs they do or anything like that. But if someone plays the song, you'll recognize it. And I played her the songs and she's like, I've never heard these. I'm like, what? Like, she works like in the music industry at a company that like collects royalties for music, and she's like, yeah, I have no idea who this is. So it's crazy how like I grew up with this shit playing all the time and she still never heard it. 11K on Chakram. Giant wheel, god damn, dude. Rascals is in it to win it. T-Bolt miss. Another one. Do it again. Just one more. Rex, you don't know what it's like to be me? No, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna Google it. Face Attack's gonna win? I don't even get to Google it. Yeah, it's literally a song called You Don't Know What It's Like by Econoline Crush. I'd play it, but I get DMCA'd. It's not a good song. It's just, it's on the radio all the time. Rascals flat. Wait, was that it? That was it, right? That was it. Because he won with the wheel attack. That's a 2-0. I can't even fucking forfeit. I was mashing forfeit there. He's like, no, I want another one. I got the fucking bloodlust. GG's. So Chakram gets 4th. Rascals flat gets 3rd place guaranteed. We got to go way back up to winners. The other side of the bracket. We got Summer Lashes and Lay Masquerade up next. Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit. Oh yeah, it's a different song. Lay Masquerade. I kind of wish I had like a soundproof office, you know? It's treated to be good acoustically, but it is not, it is far from soundproof. And I wish I could be a little bit louder in here than I am, but you know, because I would love to like yell. Who do you like? That went to Rascals. Okay, prediction is live. Room's already soundproof? No, it's not soundproof. This isn't soundproofing. The shit on the walls here, this is to stop reflections. So when I speak into the mic, all you hear is my voice. You don't hear it as if it sounds like I'm in a big echoey chamber or anything like that. It's just like, just my voice. There's no reflections. It's like how when you hear someone talking, it sounds like they're really far away sometimes. That's because their room is very reverberant. That's what this stuff takes away, but it doesn't actually soundproof it. It does lower the average noise in the room, but let me show you real quick. Here is a giant fucking hole. Overlooks the first floor of my apartment. So that does not it's not particularly conducive for noise proofing, you know? I can literally just talk to my wife if she's working in the kitchen or on like clothes or whatever. That's not a wall. No, it's not. It is a hole. I had an idea for like a big like think I put on a hinge to like lower, but I got super lazy and never bothered doing it. Anyway, what do we got here? 79% on Summer Lashes. People liking Summer Lashes. They think he's going to Grands. God damn. Lame Masquerade was not in on that, though. Nobody told him. Power somersaults. Look at that. Next hit wins. 2 seconds in. Blaze Wall's gonna take it. Still better than a glass pane? Yeah. So I still get reverb to the drywall on the other side, but it's such a long travel distance that it's better than if I had glass there. Look at the bites. They both got power back blow. Not enough to kill. Both monsters can win this. The 2 lashes. There's the grit. Oh my god. Next hit wins. Giant blow. Wow, he risked it. 40 guts, eh? Somersaults at 95. Summer Lashes is gonna take game number 2. We're going to game 3. Remember, this is winners finals. Winner is guaranteed 2nd place at absolute worst. Loser has to fight Rascals flat. Hits the somersaults, puts him down to half health. And a 3rd one puts him in the yellow. There's the power. Heavy blow at 72. It's going to be enough, but there's the grit. Summer Lashes is still in it. The straight misses. What do we got? Bite at 83. It's enough. Summer Lashes on the grit comeback. Dodges the back blow when he needs to. And we have a worm in grand finals. So that means we got Lame Masquerade. And we got Rascals flat. Getting sequel flashbacks. Okay. So the worm wins it. Prediction is live. Make your bets. Who gets to fight the worm in grand finals? That's where we're at right now. Only 2 matches left. I sped it up, and it still took like half an hour. %78% on Lame Masquerade. Let's go, baby. Giant wheel opener. Oh my god. Big ass crit. No point being a tank if you're just going to die in 1 hit. Lame Masquerade can take like 1 more hit, though. He's still in it. A little bit of damage there. Ooh, the giant wheel misses. The straight puts him down to half health. Goes for it again. Another giant wheel. Rascals flat is taking game 1. Roommate went to grab Worm Pillow to cheer on Summer Lashes. Gotta hit the 60%, I know. Giant blow miss. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Rascals flat isn't doing any withering. He's only using his small attacks. So Lame Masquerade is still in this. Look at that. There's the power, though. The Fury. The power in the Fury. Kamikaze at 94%. It's not enough. Lame Masquerade still has enough guts. Who's going to attack next? Both can hit. Back blow at 49%. He misses. The giant whip misses. Lame Masquerade has hurry. Goes for the back blow. Misses it again. Oh my god. Rascals flat is gonna win that on multiple consecutive coin flips. That's Monster Rancher, baby. So, in true line fashion, we got a worm and we got a color Pandora. The 2 liniest monsters, other than, I guess, Mono. Mono's definitely the liniest monster. Life like a road that you travel on. We're saying it now. Well, so GG's to Lame Masquerade getting 3rd place. But this is our grand finals. Potentially last chance to bet. If Rascals flat wins this one, we will have a bracket reset. Because every monster gets a chance to lose once before they're eliminated. And Summer Lashes has not actually lost to anybody yet. That's how a double limb bracket works. Okay, you guys are about 50-50 on this one. 54% on Rascals. A bit of damage there. The double sting at 30%. Are you kidding me? Giant Whip at 40 is going to miss. 39 hits, though. Look at that. Very slight lead for Summer Lashes. Kamikaze is going to miss. Puts him in the yellow. The bite is going to finish him off. 330%. Summer Lashes cannot be stopped. God damn, dude. One win away from being champion. Being champion. Missed the face attack at 47. Somersault's looking nice at about 50%. Kamikaze is gonna hit, but almost do no damage at all. Summer Lashes is in a really good spot right now. 99 guts on Worm. I don't know, man. Misses this thing. He's got to land something, though. Not a lot of time left. Somersault at 45. Almost enough to one-hit kill. Procs power at the very end, but at what cost? GG's. The Worm goes through. Doesn't lose a single set. That's it. Best of 3. We're just doing best of 3. That was it. The Worm wins. That was a fun tournament. Worm can't be stopped. How many games in total did the Worm lose? Let's see. He lost 1, 2, 3, 4. So it actually lost. It went 2-1 4 games in a row. The only monsters it beat 2-0 were Rascal Flats and Tugboat at the very beginning. So every match with Summer Lashes was close. It wasn't, what do you call it? Like uncontested. But he did go 6-0. So let's take a look real quick. Well, if I had a nickel for every time my only loss was the person I met in Grands, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Did you, you lost to Summer, wait, did Summer Lashes, eliminate you in the first place? Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, congratulations to everyone. This is our top 8. We got Summer Lashes in first with 6-0, Rascal Flats with a 6-2, Lay Masquerade 4-2, Chakram 4-2, Tatami Matt 4-2, Fives Wall with 5-2, just because of the way the bracket worked out. Haribo and TT with 3-2 as well. Purple Rain, Violent Hands, Nurple, and Gotango, all with 9th. Then we got our 13ths, and then below that we got, where am I? I went 1-2 today. My guy wasn't very good. All of your picks lost to Color Pandora. Bet on Color Pandora, it gets wrecked. You know, that's Monster Rancher. If ever there was Monster Rancher, that's Monster Rancher. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate this. This was a really fun tournament. I don't really like doing these goofy, like, ban a bunch of breeds tournaments, but, you know, every once in a while is fun.